How's it going? Hello! Okay, don't say hello back. I get it. I see how it is. Y'all all mean and stuff to me. Why y'all want to be like that, man? What's the deal, man? Y'all don't want to be nice? Fine. Whatever. I get it. I see how it is. Yeah, I know. How y'all doing? It's me, the dog. Woof. Yeah, really, that's me. That's everybody's been like, "What do you look like, man?" This is me. This. I'm actually a dog. I'm sorry. I had to let you all know this way. It's kind of insane, I know. But yeah, here I am, the dog. And hold on, where's Pokemon? Hold on, where's my game here? Oh, there it goes. Okay, here you go in there. There we are. Yeah. So, I got this little thing from the UK today. Obviously, you just saw the picture. It's a winged Karibo. It's like a little iron-on thing. I don't know where I would iron it onto, but it's still pretty cool. Yeah, it came through Royal Post. So, got myself a little winged Karibo patch. And just kind of I'll hang it next to the coffee cup. I know you did. I figured. I was like, yeah, this is that other thing he was talking about. So yeah, the winged Karibo from Hammer. That was kind of neat. Oh, we got to maximize my game. There we go. Okay. So. Oh man. Today, what are we gonna do today? I guess we're gonna do codes. I guess we're gonna do beat the streamer matches as we have been doing. And what else did I say we were gonna do? Oh yeah, who's that Pokemon? Yes, I remembered. I remembered to prepare one. In fact, I prepared it at like 5:30 this morning because I was trying to force myself to sleep through the night just so I could have a little more, normal or stable sleeping pattern. But like 1:30, 2 o'clock rolled around, I was like, I can't sleep. You also sent a meme coloring books. I have not received a coloring book yet, so I'll keep an eye out for that. But yeah, I was trying to get normal sleep pattern there. But yeah, I ended up getting up at like 2, and filled all my orders at the time, and then played a little GTA. Didn't stream it, just played some GTA for fun. Then went back to work on the store. But yeah, hey Zach, what's going on, man? Oh yeah, I should probably open up my. Hold on, let me minimize a few things here. I've got a few extra windows open here, but I need to open even more. I'm using all 32 gigabytes of my RAM here, so hold on. Let me see. What was I going for? Oh, that's right. We're going to open up Word because I've got to open up some stuff here. Because if we're going to give away codes, I need my list of codes here. Let's see. Mystery codes. And I have one other list here. Where is it? Open. I've already got that. We finished up our trainer boxes. Oh, here we go. There's another list. Yeah, so how's everybody been, man? Are y'all excited? Evolving Skies is almost here. Yeah, not that much longer, and we have Evolving Skies. In fact, I think the release date isn't it Thursday? Hold on, let me see. Evolving Skies release date August 27th. So yeah, I guess that is Thursday, isn't it? Let me see. 20. Oh, it's Friday. Okay, so officially releases. Number of cards. Wow, over 200. So this is a big set. Yeah, this is a very large set. Yeah, all kinds of goodies in this one. Umbreon VMAX, Rayquaza VMAX. Oh man, there's gonna be all kinds of good stuff in Evolving Skies. Looking forward to that. So I guess next weekend, I guess we're going to open up some Evolving Skies packs. They're going to be expensive, obviously. But I got to open some, right? What is the sky evolving into? I have no idea. I don't think the sky itself is evolving, but things that go into the sky may be evolving. You start work on Monday. What are you going to be doing on Monday? What kind of work are you going to be doing? Like engineering work, or are you going to, drive a car? Or are you going to, I don't know. what kind of work are you going to be doing? He's like, I don't know. Some interesting work. Some nice work where I get some money. It's always good to get money. Speaking of money, I did buy a few more products. I opened that Dawn of Majesty box from Yu-Gi-Oh! And I got nothing. It was like the worst box opening. I was like, what is going on here, man? It was a horrible box. So I have the video and I'm like, do I even want to post this? Because it's just bad. I may get another box because they're still pretty cheap. They can still be had for like $56. So they're still really cheap. But yeah, my last box was bad. It's like I got every terrible version of whatever there was. So I didn't even. That's why you all didn't see that. That's why it didn't get uploaded. That's why I did the toolbox and then I did the 7 Deadly Sins videos. Because yeah, that Dawn of Majesty box was awful. It was so bad. So yeah, I may get another one, but yeah. But getting back to what I was talking about there, I did order some other stuff. I got a couple of more Pokemon, or actually, let me see how many. I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got like 4 Pokemon products coming. I've got both of the Calyrex boxes, those special boxes. I got the Shadow and the Ice. Those 2 should be here hopefully about the end of next week. And then I've also got some older stuff. I ordered a Ho-Oh Battle League deck. And what else did I order? I ordered something else. Another older product. But yeah, I got some Pokemon stuff coming, and I had to spend a whole bunch of money for the store, too, because I'm running out of space. Yeah, I'm literally... Actually, I probably could take a picture, but I'm running out of space for all my inventory, especially my Pokemon and Magic the Gathering stuff. I'm literally, like, at the end of space. I've still got room for Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I put aside so much space for that. But yeah, I'm completely out of room for Magic the Gathering and Pokemon, so I bit the bullet and spent a little bit more money and bought 6 more boxes that hopefully will be here, hopefully by Thursday. So, who knows what'll happen there. Let's see. Manufacturing lights for Wallen Engineering. They are giving me $17 an hour for 20 hours a week plus 401k, and they're matching it up to 5%. Huh. 20 hours a week, so part-time. 17 an hour is still pretty decent. You'll be making some decent money there. And at part-time, it won't wear you out too quickly. Manufacturing lights. How exactly is that done, though? Are we talking about, like, regular, like, incandescent light bulbs? Or are we talking LED lights? Or are we talking about fluorescent lights? Or, like, flashlights? I'm being a little. I'm asking too many questions. I need to stop that. Okay, so let's get back to Pokemon. Let me get back in the game here. Okay, where are you, game? There you are. Okay. So do I even have any? No, I didn't have any trades coming. Okay, good. So yeah, guys, if you've not added me in Pokemon Online, in-game name is the same as the channel name, spelled the exact same way. I'll even type it in chat for you there, just in case you have no idea. But there you go. Y'all can add me in game. I've got tons of cards that are available for trade. See anything you like, just make me an offer. All good to go. So who here actually wants codes? Because if there's nobody that wants codes, then I won't post any codes right now. I'll just wait till later. Yeah, because sometimes, like, when the streams just barely get started, you need to give it a little time to get a few more people in. And sometimes if I do the codes a little early, I'm going to do a series of codes. It's not going to be like one code and then like 20 minutes goes by and then nothing else. No. I'm going to do like 10 codes right now, and then we'll play a match or something, and then we'll do a few more codes, that sort of stuff. You all know how it is. And plus, we've still got prizes for the Beat the Streamer thing. And then, of course, on the hour, or at about the 1 hour mark, we'll do the who's that Pokemon drawing. Yes, codes. Yes, Lee, we give out codes. We give out lots of codes. Every show that I do, I give out at least like 50, 60 codes, sometimes more, depends. And then on top of that, we've also got prizes here. Like the prizes that we've been giving out a lot lately have been Vivid Voltage packs, a few Champions Path packs, And let's see what else we were giving out. Oh yeah, the Leafian deck we were giving out, the Glacian we were giving out, and the Ho-Oh as well. In fact, let me take a quick look at Po Town. Let me see if they have anything else that I may just want to add here as far as stuff that's relatively affordable but still kind of worth, giving out. Let's take a quick look here. Let's see, is anything on sale? The Ho-Oh deck, Leafian, Shadow Strike, Lunar Howl. Oh man, they're still out of the Four-Arm Fury deck. That's too bad. That Four-Arm Fury is the Machamp deck, which some people really like, but, Oh, there's the Trainer's Kit, and there's also a Pikachu Thunder's Crash deck. Wow, okay. I may consider... and a Tapu Koko deck. I'll have to think about those. Shiba dog with a big smile on his face, tilting his head. Super... Oh gosh, I gotta see this. Thank you for the $2 hammer. Okay, I was like, what is this? Because I was originally reading the chat in my restream box, but then I switched back to the live stream. Okay, there we go. Thank you for the super chat, sir. So yeah, I guess we'll do a few codes now, and then we'll get a match underway, and we'll see how it goes. Also, it's almost the end of this. I guess, what is it, like 2.5 weeks every time they do another, one of these. It's almost the end of this, and the reason I didn't even bother this time around is because I don't really care for Dragapult. Sorry. I just don't. I'm just kind of like, Dragapult. All right, let's see. Let's do some codes. Let me see. What do we got here? Here, let's see what some codes we got here. Oh, that's already been redeemed. Oh, I probably forgot to take that one off the list last week. Okay. So we'll try another one. That's fine. We've got plenty of codes. And again, if you happen to get a code here or there, don't try to hog all of them. Try to share. Make sure that people get some. Oh, Pikachu. I don't know which version of Pikachu that is. Let's see what else we got here. And again, I don't even know what these codes are until I put them in here. These are even a mystery to me. So, yeah. A Grookey code. And again, these are for you guys, just for hanging out. So let's see what else we got here. A Snorlax. I don't know which Snorlax that is. I'm kind of tempted to claim that for myself, but yeah, I'll leave it. I'll let y'all take that. I'm not gonna do that. Let's see. We got a few more we can throw out here. Diden. And we'll do one more. Wow, really? Another Grookey. Okay, so we got 2 Grookey codes there. Pikachu, Snorlax, and Diden. And those are all, looks like they're all promo cards from Blisters. So, there you go. So, 5 codes there. And again, we give out codes periodically throughout the entire stream. So, if you're new, like I said, go ahead and add me in-game. And I will get you added here. As you can see, I've got tons of people here on my friends list. Not everybody can make it every day, though. So, yeah, if you were looking to get a match in with me, then that's cool. I generally like to do what I refer to as like beat the streamer matches. What I'll generally do is I will go over here to my little collection. And then we'll say, okay, for this first Beat the Streamer, we're going to do a prize of 3 Vivid Voltage packs. And then at that point, I say, what type of format we're going to do, whether it be theme or gym leader. What if nobody not claiming the free codes? What? Okay, so what you're saying is that they are claiming the free codes then. Or did you mean to say, what if nobody is claiming the free codes? Believe me, I've gone back and I've looked, and pretty much every single one. And not only that, another thing I've noticed what some people will do, and I'm actually completely fine with this, is after we finish the shows, the stream is still on my channel. You can go back and you can view the stream. So what some people have told me that they'll do is they'll go back, or if they've missed the stream completely, they'll just watch the stream as a regular video. And I think I've had a couple of people tell me that they've gone through, and occasionally they'll find a code that kind of slipped through the cracks and nobody grabbed it, and so they're able to grab it themselves. And I'm like, that's cool, that's fine. I mean, because the video is going to be there pretty much forever. So yeah, I don't mind people going back through the, the lists and seeing if there's any codes. Of course, some of these shows are kind of long, so it's going to be a little hard sometimes to tell. But yeah, but like I was saying there, yeah, I'll say like a prize of like Vivid Voltage, and then we'll just say what type of match we're going to do, be it a standard match, a theme, or what we've been doing lately, a gym leader. And those are really fun. The gym leader matches are actually pretty fun. So if you don't have a gym leader deck, I would recommend you go and build one. Like I said, they're just really fun. Unfortunately, they don't have it as an official challenge in the game. I don't think they'll ever put it in the game, but you never know. But yeah, that's pretty much how it goes there, man. So yeah, it's pretty slow right now. There's only about, what, 7 of us here? 7 or 8 of us between all the different channels. And for those of you who don't know, yes, I'm streaming on Trovo, also streaming on YouTube, and streaming on Twitch. So you can watch me on any of those platforms. That's perfectly fine. But yeah, it's a pretty quiet morning right now, man. I've gotten nobody adding me. I've gotten nobody sending any challenges. So we're just kind of here. Of course, I could always go on the ladder like I always do, and isn't that weird? Like, I don't know about if it happens for you guys, but every time that I'm just like, let me just go on the ladder and do something. So I'll go on the ladder, and like immediately after I start that ladder match, I've got like 3 or 4 people asking to do a match. I was like, oh, you gotta wait now, man. How much do I want to invest in Evolving Skies? I really don't know. It's like 10. It's a little bit after 9. It's 9:22. It's a Saturday. And so yeah, it's still a little early. Some people are probably still asleep. Now, I don't normally expect people from California to be up at this hour because it's very early over there still. But like on the East Coast, it's already getting ready to be 10:30. So I expect at least a few of those people. Like Dre is East Coast, sort of. He's at the East Coast time zone, but he's in Detroit. I got you something. Check Discord. Okay, I'll take a quick look. What is this? What are these? Are these for me, or am I giving these away? Okay, hold on. Let me check. Moni cheese. We can discuss cheese. Oh, wow, look at that. Evolving. Are people already selling these? Oh, wow. I didn't even realize they were selling them already. I completely forgot about that. The fact that people have already gotten some of their product. Cool. So we've got a couple of Evolving Skies. It looks like these are both Evolving Skies packs. I bet they're really expensive right now, though. They're probably like at least $1 each, right? Yeah, I'll save these, and then we'll do a pack opening. Yeah, well... Oh, this is different. Oh, I gotta check that. That's a pre-release kit, isn't it? Yeah, that's a pack, and this is a pre-release kit. Yeah, it's like a bundle pack. That's cool. Okay. So yeah, we'll check both of these out next Saturday when it's available. I know it says it'll be available in 5 days, but I will fight the urge to open them, and I will wait until Saturday so we can all open them up together. But thank you, Hammer. I appreciate that. So at least we'll get some Evolving Sky stuff. I don't even know what comes in this box, this bundle pack, doesn't it? These things usually come with... Don't they usually come with like some promo cards? They change the way they do them. Let me check. Let me see. Evolving Skies. Oops. Here we go. Pre-release kit. Pre-release promo box. Let's see what's in this thing. One of the 4 promo cards with a signature Evolving Skies stamp. Okay. And then it says several other playable cards. This code does not include any booster packs. Oh, that's unfortunate. But you get a handful of cards. That's cool. I think that's kind of how they all go. You get an assortment of different cards, and they all have that stamp. So yeah, that's probably what's going on there. But yes, apparently we have to discuss cheese now. Or we could, discuss other things, since it's so early. Things that, because think of it, most of us here are adults. So we can discuss adult things. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about Afghanistan again. I just don't. That whole thing was, yeah. We already it's I think whatever is going to be said about Afghanistan has already been said. So it's like, yeah, we don't really want to do that. After all, I'm just a dog here. Like, I'm just a dog closing my eyes. Yeah. What does a dog know about Afghanistan? Only thing I know is dog treats and you give me your dog treats. Did anyone see any? I saw the new Suicide Squad movie on HBO Max. It was available here on HBO Max, and I saw it the day it came out. And also, there's another new movie that I haven't watched. It came out yesterday, again on HBO Max, with Hugh Jackman, Reminiscence or something like that. I haven't watched it though. But the newer Suicide Squad movie, the new one, it is definitely better than the old one. I didn't mind the old one. I mean, it was okay. It could have been a lot better, but you know, they've changed up the way they do DC movies now, so they're a bit more satisfying. So the newer one is definitely more satisfying. It's an R-rated movie, so yeah, there's lots of f bombs in there and lots of gore and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, just be wary when you watch it. It's pretty insane. It is kind of funny too. There are some funny moments in the movie. So it does have a good amount of comedy. You can definitely tell that it's a different director because the whole movie is just the way it's made is just completely different. and the one thing I love about the movie is that what is this product? Okay, product safe. The one thing I love about the movie, Polka Dot Man. I don't want to. Okay, quick note, guys. Because the movie is so new, I'm going to say please no spoilers. I mean, obviously I've seen the movie. I don't know if you guys actually want to go see it though, but I'm going to say that please no spoilers. But yes, Polka Dot Man is actually kind of funny. I think they did him wrong at the end. I'm not going to say what happens, but yeah, I know you've probably seen it, but I know Moni, I'm pretty sure, has not seen it. I don't know if Dre's seen it or not. But I actually kind of like. Oh, there's a sweet little story about him too. The actor that played Polka Dot Man, when he was there on the set, because apparently they were in where were they? I think they were in Peru or something. Like actually in Peru to shoot the movie. I think it was Peru. But while he was down there in Central America, he found a cat that just kind of wandered onto the set, and they just took a liking to each other. So he kept the cat. He brought it back to the U.S. Yes, the cat, and not only did he keep the cat, but somebody made it a tiny little polka dot man outfit for the cat, and he posted pictures on it too. It's pretty adorable, actually. Did Will Smith end up returning for the sequel? No, he did not. He did not return. The cat's kind of a spoiler? Not really, because the cat's not in the movie. The costume designer? Okay, yeah, that's probably who it could have been. But yeah, it's not a spoiler because again, the cat's not in the movie. It's just one of those neat little kind of stories that comes out. But no, Will Smith did not return. And don't get me wrong, I love Will Smith, but Idris Elba, I think, did a better job. It's not the same character. Keep in mind, it's not the same character. Will Smith played Deadshot. Idris Elba played Bloodsport. So they are two different. They're very similar characters, but they're not the same. They are not the same character though. But yeah, Idris Elba, he did a much better job. Interestingly enough, you know who else did a really good job in that movie? Surprisingly, John Cena. Because let's face it, wrestlers don't have the best track record when it comes to really great acting, like good acting. The best you can hope for is that it's passable. Like, even The Rock, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love The Rock, and he's actually not bad. He's actually a fairly decent actor. He's probably not going to win any major awards anytime soon, but he's okay. John Cena, I've seen him in some of his other movies, and he was just not good. He wasn't good at all. But in this movie, he actually did a really good job. He really did. He was very believable, and he played the role perfectly. He really did. He did a good job. So I got to hand it to John Cena there. Drax. Again, I think Batista is a bit of an outlier, and I think the reason why he did so good in the Guardians of the Galaxy movie is, again, because he had a good director. If you have, seriously, a good director can bring the best out of even a mediocre actor. It really can make a difference there. Now, unfortunately, James Gunn is getting accused of some weird stuff here lately, so that's a whole other story there. I did notice something in the movie though, and it's been bothering me. What is it? Oh, right. There's a character in the movie called Weasel, and it's a complete CGI character. And there's a scene toward the very beginning of the movie, and this is not a spoiler. It's just, there's a scene where he is like in this room, and there's like a door closed on him, and it's like you can see him through a pane of glass, and there's like grating on the window. And he gets right up on the window, and he puts his fingers through the grating like he's holding onto it, and then he licks the glass. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, how is he licking through the grating to get to the glass to lick it? You have to really pay attention to notice it, and the only reason I even noticed it is because that particular shot became a meme. It's not a spoiler. It's not a spoiler. It's just funny. But yeah, I noticed that, and I was like, and I looked on the internet to see if anybody else had noticed it, and I was like, wow, nobody else has noticed this. And so I actually tweeted James Gunn, not that he's ever gonna, not that he's ever going to see it or respond to me, but I was just like, has anybody else noticed this? And apparently not. Let me check this trade real quick. But yeah, it just, again, it's just one of those funny things. There are actually quite a few actors in the first act of the movie. There's a lot of actors. Let's see. Oh, you want one of them coins? A Horsey, a Pinchurian, and Naplin. Sure, that's fine. Oh, let me mark this coin real quick. Let me unmark that. There we go. Trade confirmed. While we're talking about this, I'll give some new Pokemon people a reason to kind of stick around while we're talking about the Suicide Squad. But, yeah, the movie overall, I think the reason why the movie worked so much better this time around is it didn't take itself too seriously. Because, like, the final act of the film is so ridiculous and so out there and so insane, but it embraces it. And so that's why it kind of works. Because with the first Suicide Squad, they tried to make it a, kind of DC-ish with the super dark stuff and all that kind of stuff. But this time around, they're just like, let's just do something really insane. And so that's what they did. There's Rillaboom for you guys. Because you can look up online who the big baddie is. And it's kind of weird because there's actually a series of big baddies that they go through. And then there's the final big baddie that they have to take out. But yeah, it's kind of interesting the way it plays out. And a lot of people at first were like, that's not even a real character. And I'm like, it is a real character. The final boss in that movie is an actual real character from the comics. He's ridiculous, but he's real. Wait, has Slim always been a corgi? Wait, does that mean Slim? Yeah, I'm corgi. I'm Cornelius. Read the description of Train to Busan. Okay, hold on. Oh, is that what you messaged me here? Hold on, let me see this. A chemical leak at a biotech plant causes the start of a zombie apocalypse that rapidly spreads across South Korea. Oh, I think I've heard of this. The name sounded familiar, but now that I'm reading the description, okay, let me finish reading it. The trains depart, signs of chaos from the infection reach the station, and an infected woman runs aboard, unnoticed, just before the doors close. She soon turns into a zombie, attacks an antenna, and many crew and passengers are quickly turned into zombies. The remaining passengers secure themselves in the front and rear cars, observing the infected zombies. You know, I actually heard about that movie. It is a South Korean movie, and it's actually, I hear it's actually really good. It's not one of those that kind of stayed on my radar for very long, unfortunately. It's one of those that I kind of thought, yeah, I'll probably watch that, but then I forgot about it. The relationship, by the way, the father and daughter. Oh, I guess that's kind of, is that supposed to be like heartwarming? That was the weird thing. I guess that was supposed to be like the heartwarming part of the movie. I found that it was it didn't play very well. That part of Suicide Squad did not play very well. It just didn't. I'm sorry. I just couldn't. I couldn't get invested in that. I wanted to. I really did. But I just, yeah, I just couldn't get invested in that. Another reason that I think that I kind of sort of forgot about Train to Busan is I'm not really real big into like zombie type movies. It's just not really my thing. Like way back in the day, I saw the original Resident Evil movie that came out like in 2001 or something. And that was okay. But let's be honest, most zombie movies are not really that good. They're kind of just, you know, just kind of trash horror. Not really great. Oh, the Train to Busan one. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll probably end up. Does anybody know if it's on HBO Max? Because I'm subbed to HBO Max right now. So if it's on that, I'll go check it out. There you go, Vicavolt code. Got another code coming in here. Wow, and that's 3 Grookis already today. Gosh, we're getting a lot of Grookie codes here. I have a feeling we're gonna get like 3 more before the day's over. Too many Grookie codes. Zamazenta code. And we'll do one more code here, and then we'll see if we can get a match underway. Again, guys, if you all want to add me in-game name is the same as the channel name. And yes, I am doing Beat the Streamer today. Oh, look at that. Gyarados GX deck. I'll claim it, but I'll probably give this away. Because I have 14. I didn't realize I had that many. I thought I only had 4. I actually have 14. Okay. I'll probably end up giving this away anyway. I always give those away. It's on Netflix? Oh, I don't sub to Netflix. The way I kind of go about those streaming services is I'll wait until there's a nice big chunk of content on any one particular service that I've not seen, and then I'll sub for 1 month and I'll watch it all, and then I'll unsub for like another year. So yeah, that's kind of how I do with the streaming services. Now, I have made an exception with HBO Max because a lot of movies that are coming out in theaters are premiering on HBO Max the same day. So, like, I watched the Suicide Squad. Oh, wow, Galarian Mr. Rhyme. What else did I watch? Oh, when the Zack Snyder cut of Justice League came out, I watched that. It's a 4-hour movie, but I thought it was good. I really did. It's a heck of a lot better than the one that came out in theaters. Yeah, if you've not seen Zack Snyder's Justice League on HBO Max, again, it's 4 hours. It's a long movie, so get comfortable. But I thought it was pretty good. It's on Crackle for free. I've never even tried Crackle. I've seen Crackle everywhere for like 10 years. Never tried it. Moni's like, 4 hours? Yes, 4. 4 hours. It's a very long movie. It's a long cut. Because the original Justice League was nothing like Zack Snyder had originally wanted. And for those who don't know, back when Justice League was getting made, unfortunately, Zack's daughter passed away, so he had to step away from the movie. And it was like right toward the end of them filming the movie. But then that tragedy happened, and of course, Zack had to back away, take care of things, get his mind together and all that. Because you got to go and take care of that kind of stuff. So he had to step away, and then they brought in, what's his name? I forget who it was. Oh gosh, what is the name of that director? Nobody liked him. I forget. But anyways, they brought in another well-known director. They brought him in, and he reshot almost the entire movie. Like, the reshoots were insane. It was just like dumb insane. They reshot almost the entire movie. In fact, if you take a look at the original Justice League, they did use a few shots that Zack had shot, but you'll notice a very stark contrast sometimes between the color palettes. Like, you can tell which scene comes from when Zack was filming and which scenes came from when the new director came in. It wasn't Spike Lee. Oh my gosh. Joss Whedon. That's his name, Joss Whedon. Yeah, nobody liked him. Nobody liked him on the set. He was apparently very unfriendly. So, but anyways, yeah, he ended up cutting a lot of scenes for a couple of the actors there. He threatened Gal Gadot at one point. No joke. He threatened to really hinder her career if she didn't play Wonder Woman the way he wanted her to play her. There was all sorts of controversy behind it. It's been a while since it's been in the news, but yeah, a lot of the actors did not like working with Joss Whedon. But yeah, so the original cut from Joss Whedon, the theatrical release, was like 2 hours long. The Zack Snyder cut, which is far superior, is 4 hours long. Some of the stuff he does, it gets a little long-winded sometimes, because again, 4 hours. I mean, so yeah, it's a little long-winded, but I still thought overall it's a very good movie. I liked it. If you're into DC Comics and you really like the lore of Batman and Superman and Wonder Woman and all that, if you're really into that kind of stuff, you'll like the movie. He does it very well. But again, he just really likes to draw stuff out. If there's any one thing that I will fault him on, is that his use of slow motion was a little over the top. Like, he used it so much. Which, again, if you cut out even like half of the slow motion scenes or shots, the movie is probably 15 minutes shorter. So yeah, he overused slow-mo a little bit there. Like, some of the scenes look great with it, and then other scenes it's just like, okay, this doesn't really need to be slow motion. We got Blissey. All the people who are here just for the Pokemon stuff, they're like, what are they even talking about? I'm just here for the codes. Just give me these codes. I don't care about Suicide Squad. And another Galarian Mr. Rhyme. I think I'm going to take this one. I don't know how many of these I have. Oh, well, now I have 4. Yay. But yeah, it's a very long movie, so if you do happen to go and watch it, just, yeah, get comfortable. Make sure you have a backup supply of snacks, because you will need it. So, who wants to get a match in? Lee, you want a match? Let's get a match, man, because we've been sitting here for, what, like a half hour now? Just talking about movies and not actually talking about Pokemon. Evolving Skies. Oh, yeah, the 25th anniversary stuff. I think that's another reason why I was still kind of what's on Amazon Prime? Oh, you mean Train to Busan? Is it on Prime? Oh, cool. Okay. I don't subscribe to Prime for the actual streaming. I do it just because I order so much from them. I order all of my business supplies from Amazon, and I get packages from them like at least once a week, at least. So that's why I subscribe to them. That and the music and stuff like that. But anyways, I'm kind of torn. Do I even want to buy any of the Evolving Skies product, or do I want to just save the cash that I have and buy all the 25th anniversary stuff? Because the 25th anniversary stuff should be coming in September or October. And I figure, you know, I could set aside a good chunk of change, like $600 or $700, and just buy a ton of that. Because the thing about the 25th anniversary stuff is, even if though it's going to be mass produced, I think it's still going to hold some good value for a lot of people because it's the 25th anniversary. So I'm kind of like, what do I want to do about that? It does look really nice, yeah. Lee's like, it looks dope. Yeah, it does. I sincerely want to get at least one of each release that they do. There's so much stuff there. Well, most of the latest sets have always had alternate art stuff. So that's kind of like, well, you know, that's kind of expected. It's on Shudder. I have no idea what Shudder is. But yeah, I kind of want to get Evolving Skies because I know it has all of the evolutions. It's got like Umbreon and Sylveon and stuff and Glaceon. All the alternate art evolutions are going to be worth some good money. All of them. I'm kind of wondering which one is going to be worth the most. I really don't know. Because I know some of the Japanese ones were selling for stupid amounts of money on eBay. Just like dumb amounts of money, like $250, $300. I think the Glaceon one was selling for like $250, which is insane. I think that's insane. I think any card like that comes out of a modern set probably shouldn't be any more than about $100. But that's just my opinion. Give you Shudder access to horror movies streaming service. I'm not huge on horror movies. But thank you for the link. Ow. Stop. Oh yeah, now I remember what I was gonna do. Gonna go here. There we go. I forgot to load this up because everybody knows we need this. Oh my god. I just saw your password, Hammer. I'm not gonna give it out. It made me laugh a little bit. Okay, his password is buy some grade 10. I already have some. Samir Latua play a match. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do because apparently nobody wants to do the whole beat the streamer thing, so I'm just gonna probably go and play a match here on the ladder, even though I don't really want to. Well, actually, hold on. What do I need for my challenges? Do ladder? Yeah, I'm probably gonna do some ladder. Let me see. Fighting, dark, and metal. I don't like any of these challenges, but I have to do them eventually. The only thing is, if I do like a theme match and I use a metal deck, I know I'm gonna get stuck with versus Charizard. I just know it. Watch here, I'll do it, and I'm probably gonna face a Charizard. Let me see which. Let me see theme. Okay, so the Zacian deck's pretty solid, but again, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get stuck with a Charizard. Somebody's gonna come in here with a Charizard deck. Oh, okay, this isn't so bad. As far as matchups go, this isn't so bad. I don't mind the Zacian deck, but it's not one of my favorites. I actually prefer the Dreadnought deck. I actually get a kick out of. I really like that deck. They got resistance to metal. Darn. So that Thundurus is going to be a real pain in the butt. Actually, let me go ahead and just do this first. What do we got here? I was hoping to... dang it. I was hoping to grab the nose pass. But yeah, look at my matchups here. Resistance to fighting. Resistance to metal. The resistances are hurting me already. And mine doesn't have any resistance. Or I'm sorry, well, it didn't hurt for weakness either, but... Pokemon Fan Club. The new Fat Pikachu remake. Yeah, in the box set that you get, there are some different artworks of the Pikachu, the VMAX Pikachu. You're crying. Hot Cheetos are hot as heck. Really? Hot Cheetos are hot for you? Well, I should probably grab a couple. Let me see, what are we going to grab here? Let's grab our Zacian and our Hawlucha. I'm really hoping for Nose Pass, or the Nose, whatever, the other Nose thing, to show up here, so I kind of want to start pumping it up. Dang it. Not like it'll hurt him, but bloop. Yeah, if hot Cheetos are too hot for you, you don't ever want me to cook for you then. The original Fat Pikachu got a remake. I don't know. I really don't, because I remember seeing the VMAX cards, but I don't know. Well, I don't know if it's a remake or a reprint or what. I really don't remember. Yeah, I wish I could tell you, but I sincerely don't remember. Wow, this is not good. Well, I've already got him up to this amount, so boink. I finally hit him for something. The only bad thing is by the time I'm able to knock this out, he's going to get one of these up pretty high. And he's going to knock out my nose guy. Oh, he's already got his Dragonite going. That's not good. Had to drink some water. You shouldn't drink water when you're eating something that's really, really hot. Yeah, that's like... Oh, look, see. He's going to retreat this. He's going to bring this in and kill my Nose Pass. That's what I would do. Just retreat it and bring this out, because I have everything on Nose Pass. But yeah, you shouldn't drink water if you're eating something really hot. Yeah. You should drink... I know this sounds weird, but you should drink milk. Yep, that's exactly what he did. He's going to kill my Nose Pass, and I'm already in a major, major, major problem here. I'm going to have to bring Zacian. Actually, I probably should have left Zacian on the bench. Oh, you found it? You only drink almond milk? You realize that almonds don't make milk, right? Yeah. There is milk with the flavor of almonds. That's it. But the almonds themselves cannot make milk. It's kind of like soy milk. You can't... Oh my god, Professor. Oh, actually, hold on here. No, you go over here, and now we're going to Professor. There we go. Okay, what can we do here? Okay, so this guy's going to go away. So we'll bring you here. We'll put you there. We'll put you there. It's really all I can do, man. Taking a ton of damage from this stupid card. Yeah, the matchups hurt. Even if I would have had an even matchup, I could have killed that Pidgey so much quicker. Why would you switch that? That's a weird move. Huh. Oh, okay. He probably already has another energy in his hand then. Yeah, I think he's already got one in his hand. Here, so you go there. Let's pass. Let's Dan. I could kill the Pidgey, but then I'll just give them another... I figure let's do as much damage on this thing, because he's going to end up killing my Zacian anyway. I'm already in a bad position here. Yeah. Ah, of course. Of course I don't get the coin flip. Yeah. Also, I don't really play with the Zacian deck all that much. So, yeah. I probably should have just played the water deck like I always do. Or the Dreadnought deck. At least I'm familiar with that and how it works and all the cards in it. Like, I've talked to people who drink soy milk. I'm like, soy milk? I'm like, what even is that? Is it like, it's like soy juice or something, man. It's really weird. Because it's, I mean, there's nothing that you can get soy milk from. It's like, what exactly is it? I don't know what it is. Hmm. 24 cards left in the deck. And I'm doing horribly. Ugh, that didn't help either. Another hop. I don't need a hop right now. Yeah, my poor little Persiker is going to go away here. And I have nothing ready to go. I'm going to have to Pokemon Catcher and hope I get the coin flip, but I probably won't. Because I never get the coin flip. Oh, you got your Pidgeotto. 2% milk. Yeah, once you get over like the age of 16, you shouldn't be drinking whole milk anymore. You need to be drinking that 2%. Wow, what do I want to throw out there? Just sacrifice. Ugh, yeah, I'm in too much trouble. I'm too far behind here. There's no way I can win this. Put you out there. What do I even want to try to get ready? That, I guess. Give me a hop. Man, I cannot draw the... Ugh, I bet they're all prized. The, whatchamacallit for Nose Pass. I just cannot draw that thing. Here, I'm going to do this just so I can try to force it. No, of course not. Yeah. That's why I just don't... I never trust that card. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to get it. I just assume if I play that card, I might as well just tear it in half. What's the point of playing it? I don't know, man. It's definitely not a boss's order. But yeah, that's very unfortunate. Because I was building... Because that was the big thing. I was building Nose Pass the whole time. And both of my, you know, I guess stage ones for it just... Yeah, they're just not going to show up. You were drinking whole milk until you were 19? The only real difference between whole milk and 2% is just the amount of fat they put back into it. That's really it. Yeah, poor Tranquil. I still can't draw this thing. Is it even in here? Is it? No, it's not. Both of them are prized. Yep. Just as I figured, both of them are prized. So I would not have been able to even build up Nose Pass. That stinks. Mr. Incredible. Milk is milk. Not always. You hate to see it. Let's see, what's going to die here? My Meowth's going to die. That's what's going to kill me here. He doesn't even have to do any of this. I don't even understand why he's even doing this. Just attack me and end the match, dude. Come on. Just do it. My Meowth's going to die. Oh my god, dude, come on, just attack. There, see? Oh, wow, nothing. Oh, okay. I didn't realize Unfizzant did everything. Oh, wow, okay. So maybe I have a chance. Probably not, but... maybe I can just keep hitting with Unpheasant. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Well, no, he's gonna kill my Unpheasant next turn then. Okay, so I have to kill his Tornadus. That stinks. Dang it. Yeah, none of these can help. So I might as well do this. Yeah, it's pointless at this. Yeah. Stick that out there. No scoop up net in this deck, so yeah, Meowth's gonna die one way or the other. Here's. So I can go out with a little pride here. Come on, give me one. He just has to bring this guy in and attack. Oh, okay. Not sure why he did that. Oh, that's why. He's got his Dragonite again. He didn't even need to do that. He could just bring that. If I win. No, I can't win. It's already predetermined. I was way too far behind on energies. Yeah. And like I said, this isn't really my favorite deck to play with either. The only reason I even played with it is because one of my challenges is that I have to, I think it's knock out 12 opponents' Pokemon with metal monsters. And I didn't even do that. I knocked them out with Unpheasant. Oh, well, I got one. There we go. Yay! That's all I got. Ugh, that was terrible. Let's see. I got what? Two points? Yeah, a whole 2 points. Oh man. Oh, usually I have a lot more people trying to get matches in, man. Yeah, it's actually kind of weird that there's nobody wanting to get matches in. Like on most streams, like usually about the 1 hour mark, which is where we're at right now. I'm usually having to start putting people in order so I can make sure I can play them all. I'm like, okay, hold on, you were waiting, and then you go after this person. Yeah, that's just not happening this weekend. I guess everybody's out doing stuff. Is there something special about today that I'm not seeing? Let me see, August 21st. No, there's nothing special about today. That's weird. Oh, okay, I'm seeing the... Oh, that's right, okay. I saw that, Moni, the post you put there. Okay. Oh, so that... Okay, that's interesting. So they're redoing the Fat Pikachu, but they're basically putting him in a forest. And then the... Oh, wow, the Surfing Pikachu is completely different. And so is the Balloon Pikachu. Oh, and they count as 2 different Vs. Oh, I see, because one is a Lowland and one is... Okay, I see now. Yeah, so there's 2 different versions of Pikachu V. Interesting. Okay, that makes sense. What's this? This isn't a format that I play, Toshiba, you know that. Why are you even sending me this? Why are you want to send me that? Of all people, he should know that I don't play this format. He still sends these. I hate you all so much. Why you want to be like that, man? I'm no dad. He's like, well, you just said a match. You didn't say what kind. I know. Yeah, it'd be nice to do a theme match. You know, with one of you guys. But hey, I can't make y'all play. And poor Moni. Moni's like, who was it? Oh, I think it was, we had talked about it the other day. Moni's like, yeah, I don't want to download GTA 5 right now. I just don't have space on my PC. Because I started playing GTA 5 again. Just working on stuff. And Dre's like, hey man, log in Moni. And Moni's like, yeah, I'm not going to download that right now. That just means that we have to get Moni a new hard drive. Seriously, we got to send him like an 8 terabyte hard drive, so he won't ever have to delete a game ever again. That's what I do. I've got like 9 terabytes of space. Of course, I use a lot of it because of all the videos and stuff that I post online. I save all that. Every video that I post online, I save them all. So yeah, I end up using up a ton of space. 9 terabytes. Or, okay, 8 terabyte hard drive. Because you can get some really huge hard drives. They're all mechanical, but they're fine. You can get a 7200 RPM 8 terabyte drive. They're a little expensive, but you can get them. I think, like the one I have, well, the two that I have right now, actually. Actually, wait a second. Let me see. 1, 2. Okay, right now I have 9 terabytes installed. Yeah, one of them is the big backup that I use just for backing up videos and stuff that I almost never touch anymore. That's a 4 terabyte drive, and it's only, I think, a 5200 RPM. No, it's 50 something. It's a slow drive. It's not very fast. And then I have the one that's installed on my computer for all my games, and that's a 4 terabyte, 7200 RPM. And then I've got a 1 terabyte NVMe drive as my main drive for my PC. What is a frocking? A frocking is a thing, isn't it? You don't have a graphics card anymore. Oh, well, if you sold it during the height, though, that was good. You probably got a ton of money for it if you did that. Yeah, because right now, you can sell your video card and probably get more than what you originally paid for it, depending on what card it is. Like, if you have a 20 series card or a 3000 series card, yeah, you can make a ton of cash. To sell your kidneys for a GPU. Good news, though, GPU prices are starting to inch down a little bit. They're never going to go all the way down to where they were, but they are starting to come down a little bit. Just got to be patient. Because AMD released another card, the 6600, which is on par with like a 3060. So that kind of tells you where they are. And then not only that, but Intel, yes, Intel, the ones who make the CPUs, they are now really close to releasing their video cards too. So hopefully that will kind of even things out. Now, of course, their first video cards are probably not going to be that great. I mean, they already have video cards out there, actually. But they're all just for, like, business use and stuff like that. You're going to get an RTX 3060 when you start working. That's not a bad card. Get a 15 terabyte SSD for $40,000? No. I would not invest that much in an SSD. I mean, the only people who are investing that kind of money in an SSD like that are going to be like server farms. That's like corporate stuff. Yeah. For most of us, a regular, if you really want like a RAID setup or something, you can just use mechanical drives. It's fine. And the good thing about mechanical drives is you can unplug them and you don't have to worry about deterioration of your data. Whereas with an SSD or an NVMe, if they are unplugged from a power source for a certain amount of time, they will start to degrade as far as the data that's on them. Yes, they have GPUs now. The only way you can get the GPU that's out there right now is through system integrators like Dell. Yeah, but there is they do have a graphics card out. The guys from Gamers Nexus actually got a hold of one, and they tested it, and it's not a gaming card. They were very, very clear about that. It is not a gaming card at all. It's on par with like a GTX or a GT 1030 from NVIDIA. That's about as good as it is. But the biggest reason isn't, you don't buy that particular card to game. It's for production. It's for like workstation stuff. That's what it's for. It's not for gaming. But yeah, there is technically Intel GPUs out there that you can get. I wouldn't recommend them, but because again, they're not for gaming. But they are bringing out a GPU that is for gaming. I think they were saying something that it should be available probably at the very beginning of 2022, something like that. I'm not exactly sure what the release date is there, but I've been kind of keeping up with it, just kind of because it's interesting to see a third person, a third party come into the picture when it's been just Nvidia and AMD all these years. Yeah, because for a long time, I mean, even now, Nvidia is the top dog when it comes to GPUs. They're just better. So it's still always nice to have a third competitor come in just to kind of keep the other two on their toes. Well, I guess we can't do Who's That Pokemon because nobody's here. It's just like six of us talking about GPUs. Yeah, because again, you have to think if because we've been in dire straits when it comes to GPUs for so long now that to have a third option come out would be like a godsend. It's just like, oh, thank you. Here's 25,000 more GPUs we can try to get our hands on. But yeah, that and with the shortage of basically the chip crisis that we're having, at least here in the States, and I think over in China too, they're having a microchip crisis. So that's another reason why it's been a little harder to get certain things. Oh, and on top of that, again locally, I think it was Chevy. It was Chevy or Ford, one of the American car companies, actually had to lay off a bunch of people and draw back production because they simply couldn't get the chips that they needed for the cars. Because of course every car nowadays has onboard computers. The only bad thing is that they can't get chips for them. And they're not like chips like that you get like in a home PC. Some of them are just like these kind of very specialized kind of microprocessors that do very specific things. And they can't get them because there's just such a demand for them right now. And of course everybody is freaking out and trying to buy everything up, and so yeah, a lot of cars can't get a hold of those chips. So a lot of them are just having to deal with that. Scalpers be cheating us. I don't think it's so much. Well, it is the scalpers, and it's also because of the bots. I hate those bots so much. It's. I guess technically, if everybody started using bots to try and buy graphics cards and only bought the graphics cards that they actually needed, then it would be a more even playing field. But it's not even just scalpers. It's also because so many of the newer GPUs are so good at mining crypto that, I mean, like if you have a real, like if you're really into crypto and you want to build a crypto farm, even a small one would be considered like 100 GPUs. I mean, 100 GPUs for one person because they want to do crypto mining. Now, NVIDIA is trying to head that off by putting limitations on some of their newer cards. But the thing is that, if I'm not mistaken, the limitations that they put on, they're called quote unquote light hash rate cards, meaning that you can still technically mine cryptocurrency with them, but it's at a much lower reduced rate than your standard non-light hash rate stuff. But the only thing is that the one cryptocurrency that they do inhibit as far as being able to mine it is Ethereum. It doesn't say anything about any of the other cryptocurrencies out there. Not even Bitcoin. I mean, nobody really likes to mine Bitcoin anymore anyway, but yeah, you can still mine Bitcoin at normal hash rates. You can still mine Monero. You can still mine, I think you could still mine Dogecoin. I actually tried to look into mining Dogecoin and I was like, it's not really worth it. Inhibitor chips? I don't know exactly which. I know that I kind of see the joke you're going for there. But no, they're mostly controller chips. because yeah, the chips that they need, like I said, they do very specific jobs. Like think of the chipset that's on a motherboard. If you are familiar with a motherboard at all, I don't know if you are or not, but when you buy a motherboard, you may not have the CPU in the motherboard. You have to obviously buy that separately. But there are chipsets on your motherboard that do very specific things. Like they used to refer to them as the North Bridge and the South Bridge. And one of them basically is like it helps with memory control functions. And the other one generally helps with organizing your PCIe lanes, and it basically tells data or what lanes for the data to use, so that the CPU can basically get work done much faster. And when you don't have controller chips like that available for your cars, and again they do very specific things, then you can't have your car do those very specific things, and so you can't really sell it. I mean, you can make a car without a computer, but again, there simply haven't been any cars made without computers in decades at this point. So, silver is what I'm investing in, because by what it is 2040, all cars are going to be electric, and that's going to require more silver than what they have and can mine. So you'll be rich. Well, all commodities over time are going to go up, all of them, simply because as you mine more of any particular commodity, it just gets harder and harder to find more of it. So over time, any commodity is going to usually go up. Even copper, which is a bit more common. It's actually much more common than silver. But when you think about it, any electronic device out there has copper. Seriously, any electronic device. From your speakers to your motherboards to your cars, microphones, cameras, your clock radio, whatever. They've all got copper in them. So that's why even something that seems relatively cheap like copper is still going to continue to go up. If there is any one thing that I would say you might want to invest in, would probably be maybe something like, what is that? Not lithium, maybe cobalt. At least short term, because can you get a code? I don't know. Can you? We're talking about cobalt. Dang it! I'm not here for the code, man. Is that in the article? Oh, okay. Well, there's a lot of research like that. And like I said, it is possible that certain items are going to require more of a particular commodity. And yes, with more and more electric cars coming into play. Hold on, I'm going to get you a code, bro. I'm actually going to help you out here. As more electric cars hit the market, there's going to be some really odd stuff happening. Because you have to think, in 10 to 15 years, when a lot of these Tesla cars that are on... Well, there you go. There's one code. A lot of Tesla cars that are on the road right now, they're probably not going to be on the road 10 to 15 years from now. Because that's kind of how they're designed. They're designed to wear out. So you have to think, okay, well, you want to recycle as much of that as you can. So obviously you'll recycle the steel, the aluminum, all the copper. You pull that all that stuff out of there. But then you also have to think about the batteries. Oh, that's already been redeemed. Who stole this? I'm kidding. But yeah, you have to think about what they're going to do with those batteries, because a lot of the batteries right now that they're using are made with lithium. But just because the battery wears out doesn't mean that particular... Oh, look at that chandelier. What is this? Which one is this one? Oh, wow, I don't have many of these. Oh, cool. What's this coin? Oh, it's the same coin. Sorry, I was like, what chandelier is this? Okay, I'm going to go back to giving these away. But yeah, I think one of the bigger businesses is going to be the recycling of those old batteries. Seriously, if I were a startup or somebody that was looking to get a startup going, I would look into finding ways to best recycle those batteries, because only more and more and more of them are going to get made. And even if people change gears and go into a different type of battery, you're still going to have hopefully all of the stuff that you need to recycle even the different materials that come out. Trey, don't do that. So yeah, I think that's going to be the big one. Is going to be the recycling of that stuff. It's not going to be cheap, but there's going to be a huge need for it. The same thing with electronics even now. I mean, there are literally like billions of used phones that are just sitting because, I mean, some people do recycle them. Like I know in Japan they have a big recycling program for cell phones, but there are other countries out there that they just end up in landfills or they just end up in the oceans because they have nothing. They have nothing that they can do to recycle that stuff. Like a lot of African countries, unfortunately, don't have, they simply don't have the infrastructure to handle that kind of stuff. So, yeah, a lot of them end up in landfills, which is unfortunate because there's so much good stuff you can pull out of even an old, used, even broken cell phone. There's a lot of good stuff in there, depending on how much you are looking to recycle. Like, I have an old phone that I got probably 10 years ago now. It's an old Nokia phone, and it has Windows. I'm not kidding. It has Windows 8 on it. It is a cell phone. It's a Nokia, and it has Windows 8 on it. And you would think, oh my gosh, that's so dated. Why would you even use that? That's not my daily phone. My daily phone is a newer LG Android device. So it's a newer one. But, and I think I've mentioned this to you guys before, that old Windows 8 phone that I have it mining Bitcoin. I'm not kidding. It's sitting over here across the room from me on top of my microwave. No, it's not a 3310. No, it's a smartphone. But I have it sitting over there on my microwave and it's mining Bitcoin. And the reason why I let it do that is because it is so low power. Like seriously, the cost to run it and to mine for the entire month is like 25 cents. It's like stupid cheap. Because the processor is it's like ultra low power because it's a mobile processor. So it's ultra low power, but the hash rate I get is still pretty decent. So for like 3 years or so, I've had that thing just going, just processing and mining Bitcoin. Yeah, like all the Bitcoin that I own, and I've actually sold a lot of it, but all the Bitcoin that I own, it's because of not one but two of those Nokia devices. One of them actually has a smashed screen, but it still works. So I keep that. Actually, I don't have that one on right now. I think I turned it off when I was moving some stuff around and I just never turned it back on. But the one that's in perfect working, screen's fine and everything, I just let it sit there and mine Bitcoin. And it's been doing it for years happily. The only time that it has stopped mining is like when I've lost power. Because obviously, you got to have power to mine Bitcoin. But yeah, it just sits there and mines Bitcoin. No problem, Raphael. Enjoy them, dude. I would say hang out. Let's get a match in because that's what I've been waiting for all this time. But, we've been going for an hour and 21 minutes now. And nobody is showing up trying to get in to beat the streamer. No, everybody's like, nah, we're going to go out today. An old trap phone. Match. Sure, we can do a match. Which I'm thinking, I kind of want to do a gym leader match, just because those are fun. Do you have a gym leader deck ready, Mr. Lee? Maybe they don't want to beat me. They're like, no, we don't want to embarrass you. Nokia is kind of indestructible. Not fully. The smartphones are very destructible, but the old ones, yeah. You didn't prepare one. Ah, you gotta prepare one, man. Or we can do a theme. You can send me a theme match. Let's do a theme match challenge. Just send it over and we'll do a theme match. Invest in Wingstop? Actually, Wingstop is not a great investment right now. It's not. It's not a good investment. And the biggest reason is, no joke, there is also a chicken shortage. I'm not kidding. In fact, I think it was Wingstop, and there's some other company out there that they are starting to supplement the types of wings that they sell. I think there was another one called, seriously, no joke, I think there was one called Thigh Stop. I'm not kidding. And so not only are they selling wings, but they're also selling the thighs now of the chicken, which makes sense because you want to use the whole chicken if you're going to kill the poor thing. But yeah, that's what they've been doing. They've been selling thighs now. Let's invest in silver market. The weird thing is, here's an interesting thing. I'm actually investing in a company called what is it called again? Northern. I've got the name here. It's in my portfolio. Let me just bring up my portfolio. This shouldn't take long. Because you guys know I do investing. Let me see. Here we go. And it's been a little low lately, but it looks like it's getting ready to turn around. Here we go. Northern Dynasty Minerals. They go out. They're a Canadian company, and they go out and they find places to mine certain minerals from. And so right now, I think, let me see, Northern Dynasty Minerals. What were they working on? I forget. I've been watching them and slowly buying on the downturn for, gosh, almost a year now, because it's a really, really cheap stock right now. I mean, like really cheap. It's like right now it's 39 cents a share. It's really cheap. But the upside is really, really good. Let me see. What were they mining here? Okay, yeah, there's something called the Pebble Project that they're working on to discover undeveloped copper and gold resources. And right now they're working on a place in Alaska. And they're in what is referred to federal permitting, which basically means that once they get the permit to go in there and create the mine, then that stock is just going to go insane. It could, seriously, it's one of those penny stocks that once that one particular thing happens, it can quadruple in price literally in hours. It's insane how some of these stocks work. Like cheap. Yes, cheap. 39 cents. 39 cents a share, man. Yeah, it's just, like I said, it's especially with a lot of companies like that, because there are a lot of smaller companies like Northern Dynasty that are out in like Canada and Alaska, and they want to go and they want to dig and find stuff, but it's just a matter of letting the government's letting them do it. Buy Nokia and put iPhone out of business. Some people did buy Nokia stock. Last time I checked, Nokia stock was like $3. It's been a long time since I've looked, though. Let me see Nokia stock. It's gone up a little bit. $5.90. Yeah, $5.90 for Nokia. Nokia is actually a very old company. They were founded in 1865. Yep. Wow, their revenue is still really good, too. They're headquartered in Finland. And, wow, almost, let me see, over 23 billion euros in revenue. Wow. That's actually a lot more than I thought it would be. Thank you for the follow. I think that's a follow. I think it is. Now we're over here talking about stocks and not Pokemon. Who owns Nokia now? Nokia. Yeah, it's its own company. I know Nokia got bought out by Microsoft, I think it was, for a while, and then they sold it. So it's kind of its own company now. Wow, man, this has been a really slow Pokemon day. And that's because I advertised the heck out of this stream, too. I put a bunch of notes on Twitter, on Facebook, everything, man. Gold Mountain Mining Corp. Let me take a look at that. Gold Mountain. It's penny stock. Net income 2.81. Okay. Let me see. Market cap. Oh, that's an over-the-counter. Yeah, that's on the pink sheets. I, I've never been big about investing in pink sheets, but I guess if people want to, I mean, it's fine. And for those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, they don't really call them pink sheets anymore. But this particular stock that he's talking about, that Hammer's talking about, it's not listed on NASDAQ. It's not listed on the New York Stock Exchange or any of the major exchanges out there in the world, like the Nikkei or the Japanese Stock Exchange or anything like that. It's basically, it's a real company. They're simply not listed because they don't fit the criteria of what certain exchanges require. And so you're still able to buy and sell the stock. It's just a little harder because, like I said, you're not going through a regular exchange process anymore. Now you're going through what they refer to as OTC or pink sheets, which is essentially like you saying, okay, I want 100 shares of Gold Mountain Mining. Somebody will literally write down your order on a piece of paper, go to the trading floor, and find somebody out there that's actually has some listed for sale. It's not, it's a little different the way it all goes, but it's fine. It's, generally though, the reason why I'm not a fan of pink sheets is because those companies, because think of it this way. If I wanted to make a corporation, I could do it tomorrow for $400 because that's how much it costs to incorporate in Texas. And then at that point, I could issue shares just like any other company. Like this company right here, I could say, okay, I'm now incorporated. I am the CEO and I issue 100,000 shares. And that's it. And if people choose to buy them and invest in your company that way, that's fine, but there's not the same kind of oversight that there is with some of the other exchanges, like New York Stock Exchange and NASDAQ. They have very specific, like I said, they have very specific criteria that you need to meet. And if you don't meet that criteria, then they delist you. Phantom's like, what is happening? We're having an educational discussion about stocks. But some companies out, I mean, there's still plenty of companies out there that do still do with the over-the-counter stocks. I remember, what was one, there was one company, I can't remember the name of it, that I invested in a long time ago that was pink sheets. And it did fine. I don't remember losing money on the investment. That's how long it's been. But yeah, that's why it's like, I don't know about these. It's a penny stock though, so it all depends on how much you invest. Like if you're investing thousands of dollars, then obviously it gets really expensive. But let me take a look at their. Let me see what's their 1 month. Oh wow, this one's bouncing all over the place here lately. Okay, what about 6 months? Oh, this is following the trend. Yeah, at one point this particular stock was at 248 on, wow, 263,000 volume. That's a lot for a pink sheet. That's a lot. And now their volume has come back down, and so has their price. Okay. I'm sorry. Now I'm getting now. Oh, you meant the Doge. Oh, well, the Doge is all about stocks. It's the stock market dog. In the stock market dog. But yeah, there's a ton of different stocks out there. I mean, and it just depends what you're looking to do. Like the big thing why people like penny stocks like this is because there are some opportunities to make some really good money really fast. Hey, it's Lady. Finally, we're getting people in here who actually want to battle. There we go. Now we have Phantom and Lady here. People who want to do more than just talk about stocks. They're like, no, man, we're here for Pokemon. That's what I've been waiting for, seriously. I've only done one match this entire stream, and I'm already an hour and a half in. So, yeah, it's been pretty weird. Lady D, do you have your gym leader deck? If you have your gym leader deck, then yeah, we can get a match in. I mean, you don't have to, but I was just it's a suggestion. But if you want to do just like a regular standard or a theme match, that's fine too. But if you want to do gym leader, that'd be fun. But you like stocks? You know, I've actually thought about doing a stream about the stock market. The only thing is that every time people do streams like that, you always have to continuously remind your audience that you're not a stockbroker, unless you actually are a stockbroker. I'm not. I've just been doing it for so long that, yeah. You deleted it on accident. Ugh. You missed the GTA 5 stream? Well, there was nothing really that interesting in the GTA 5 streams. All right, Lady D, send me a theme match, and we'll do a theme. The Doge dropped the Doge coins. Yes, he does sometimes. NFTs. Yeah, Dre and I were actually talking about NFTs the other day. We had a nice discussion on that, and how it's actually used for money laundering. Uh-oh, can y'all hear that siren? I don't know if that's a cop car or an ambulance. I hope it's not an ambulance. Look at that. See, just like that, in the last 5 minutes, I have 3 people now who suddenly want to do matches. Come on, Lady D, I'm waiting. Come on. Let's go. Lady D was the first to ask. So that's why I'm giving her the opportunity to get the match in. But then afterwards, Daniel, I can definitely play you. We'll do some gym leader. No, NFT is... it's... How can I put it? It's basically a digital work of art. It's like digitizing a work of art. Like, have you seen? Everybody has, obviously, but if you've seen certain works of art that are digital in nature, that you find like on the internet, like certain pictures or animated GIFs or GIFs, however you choose to say it, certain things like that, you can put them into an NFT format, and then you can sell them to people for money, you know. And the thing is, the NFTs, it's kind of like having a signature on... No, it's not, Hint. No, it's not that. It can be... seriously, an NFT can be almost anything. If it can be digitized, it can be an NFT. It can be a speech. It can... Oh, wow, look at that. Look at that matchup. It can be a speech. It can be a work of art. It can be a song. Kind of like a copyright, yes. But what you can do is, as the artist, like, say, for instance, if you create a picture, or if you take a picture, you are now the owner. You now hold the copyright on that because you are the original creator. If you choose to, you can then turn it into an NFT, put it on oh gosh, which blockchain is it on? Is it Ethereum? Yes, it's Ethereum. Put it on the Ethereum blockchain. And then when you sell a copy of it, a record of that sale goes on to the blockchain. And so there is now a record of the sale and who now owns a copy of it legitimately. And a lot of artists have been trying to get into those to try and make a little money, which is, it seems fine, but there's it's a very, how can I put it? It can turn into a very long conversation because there are so many different things about it. There's the whole thing of, well, because for so many years now, people, artists have been putting their work on the internet, and there was nothing to stop anybody else from taking, their pictures or their pieces of art and just going and sharing them with whoever, and the original artist never gets any credit for it sometimes. But now with NFTs, some people are able to do that, but there's even more downside to it when it comes to the storage of that data, and it's like I said, it's a long conversation. It really is. Hey, Aaron. See, now all the Pokemon people are showing up after we talked about stocks for a good 20 minutes. No hit the Choodle. Man, I really don't want to burn that. Because look at my hand. I'm so tempted to, though. Actually, I could. I just remembered who's in this deck. Yeah, this should be fine. Yeah, we're good. Okay, there we go. Now, just because you make an NFT doesn't mean somebody will give you money for it. Because you have to remember, there are literally millions of artists. It's kind of like trying to succeed on YouTube. You may think, yeah, I'm gonna do YouTube and I'm gonna make all kinds of money, and then you realize that there are probably 20 million other people all wanting to do the same thing. And it's just not easy to do, man. You have to the NFTs that you create have to really offer something. Because if they don't, then it's kind of pointless to even make it. No, I didn't get the auto wash. I really hate these. I'm getting the stuff that I really just don't like in this deck. Yeah, might as well. Let's hit him with the aqua wash. Aqua wash. Yes. I'll set you back a turn on that. But yeah, any NFT that you create or any work of art that you offer in an NFT format, it has to be worth it. Because if, like think of a famous artist, like maybe a comic book maker, somebody who does that sort of stuff. That kind of work that they create could make some money as an NFT. But if you just like draw a stick figure, yeah, nobody's gonna want that. Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. Come on, give me something better here. And he's already gonna get his whatchamacallit in. Doink. But if it's a character that's copyrighted, that's another thing. You have to kind of keep in mind whatever it is that you create, it has to be original. It can't be just, like you can't take a Pokemon character and, well, I guess maybe you could. I guess there's a lot of if, ands, and buts in that because it really depends on how you create it. Because if you create it in a way that is considered transformative, then you may be able to get away with it. But yeah, you can't just draw a picture of, say, Mickey Mouse, and even if it looks beautiful, you can't necessarily just go and, put that as an NFT and there you go, and think that's it. It's not, Gosh, man, my hands are just terrible right now. I think I know what they're trying to do. Yeah, let's do this. Let's force their hand there. And then I'm going to do this again. I'm throwing away a ton of energy here, but I'm about ready to get... Really? How did I not draw her? That's insane. Yeah, that's kind of nutty that I did not draw a Nessa there. Because that's what I'm hoping. Look, I only have 19 cards left. Ugh, this is getting ugly. Somebody's cat picture's going for 40,000. Now, again, Dre, keep in mind, NFTs in a way are kind of like collectible trading cards, like Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Just because somebody asks, $10,000 for a card does not mean that is its value. It does not mean that at all. Because the value is only what somebody will pay for it, not what somebody is asking. So there's two very different things there. Yeah, like I could put something on there online that, I'll be like, hey, I want $5,000 for this. It doesn't mean that that is worth 5,000. Oh, now she shows up. Thanks. She shows up super late. I actually don't even want that Cramorant out there. land. I just don't. I mean, if I may be so honest, I just don't see the long term viability of NFTs. I just don't. Because, like, if you buy a painting, like, if somebody paints you a picture, you have. You can, if somebody says, if you commission somebody and say, hey, I'd like you to paint this or whatever for, you know, and I'll pay you like $5,000. At least when you do that, you will get the physical painting. So you have that. You have an actual physical, tangible item there. But an NFT, it's making a lot of assumptions, which I'm not comfortable with. So that's why I'm not really crazy about NFTs. How much do you think I have no idea. I have no idea what the value of his soul would be. $1.50. Hold on, I've got a coupon. 15% off. That's mean. One was like, shut up, man. Hey, but you gotta think though. If you were able to buy him, then you could get him to make cheese for you, man. Have a piece of Gouda cheese. Ew, blue cheese? No, not blue cheese. Blue cheese is nasty. Yeah, I cannot stand blue cheese. If you enjoy it, great, but as a ugh, can't stand blue cheese. I once ordered something at a restaurant years and years and years ago, and it normally comes with blue cheese. And I specifically told the waiter, I said, please, no blue cheese, not even on the side, no blue cheese, please. They're like, okay, no problem. I'm like, all right, cool. It comes out with blue cheese on it, and I'm like, really? And I stop her immediately, and I'm like, dude. And she's like, yeah, and I'm like, dude. And she's like, huh? And I'm like, I asked for no blue cheese, and she's like, oh. I'm like, come on, man. You gotta, keep the blue cheese out of here. So yeah, I had to send it back. And the thing is that it's blue cheese is one of those things that if you put it on a dish, it has a way of seeping into the dish, like it will run and get all over everything. So I felt bad because the chef had to remake the whole thing. If I remember correctly, I think it was a sandwich. It was oh gosh, what kind of, it was some sort of sandwich. And yeah, I remember thinking to myself, I hope I didn't know who forgot at that point what was going on there. I didn't know if the waiter just forgot to mention it, if uh, or if the cook just messed up and forgot not to put it. I really don't know how that went down, but yeah. Let's see. It's you. Actually, hold on. I mean, I did plan this differently. We're gonna need more of these. Okay. There we go. How does blue cheese taste? Disgusting. It's gross, dude. It's really nasty. Don't eat it. I mean, you can try it, I guess, but yeah, it's. Eh. If you're curious, go right ahead, but be warned, it's not good. Yeah, it's pretty nasty stuff, man. Oh, we got a Wooloo. We got a Wooloo sighting. Just don't. Man, no Pokemon catcher in this deck. Excuse me. Gonna hit that double draw here. Yep. This is actually still a close match. Yeah, I don't have this in the bag by any means. Eight cards left. No. That can go to the graveyard. There we go. Excuse me. Yeah, now they're going to bring in... I'm pretty sure they've got their, whatchamacallit. Oh, now they're going to grab it. Or they're going to send it back. I thought for sure they would have their Cinderace. Or did they already have a Cinderace? I think that's what they're grabbing right now. Did they already use both their Cinderace? No, just one. Okay. Hammer, I just saw that. That's gross, dude. Yeah, I know what that means. That's gross. You nasty. Why you be saying that nasty stuff here? This is children's programming. Don't look up. Don't look up, Phantom. Don't do it, man. Auto wash. No. Send those away. I think I finally feel confident that I have this one. As long as, because I was thinking, as long as you can get that Cinderace, that thing hits pretty hard. Yeah, as long as I had the Cinderace. This is, because the shell armor, that's why I did the switch there, because the shell armor saved me. That's why I switched, though. Oh, but now, oh, Cotton Guard. You're going to do Cotton Guard here now. Oh, and that's 30. It's going to kill my Samurott. Okay. Ouch. And even, wow, I still may not have this. Because that Cotton Guard is going to save them a bit here. They've still got a chance. Because it's going to take me a little bit to get rid of this darn sheep. It was about blue cheese. Oh, there's the Ninetales. I'm going to probably have to do this now, just so I can get a few more options out. I don't have any more Nesta cards, though. Yeah, you're doing Cotton Guard, but the Samurott's still there. He's like, no! Yeah, you'll take less damage, but I'm going to keep doing that, and I'm going to send this back to your hand. Yeah, I'm going to set you back a turn there. What your girl said? That thing hits very hard. Was she talking about some vodka or something? You're talking about the vodka. So, checking this game out here. Man, look at that thing. That is a crazy. Look at. I'm tempted to go after it. I'm a dog, you know. So, see the sheep there. I'm like, must chase the sheep. Chase the sheep. I've actually forgotten a couple of times that the dog's on the screen. I'm like, here, I'm purposely making it look up at the screen now. It's like, hey, look at that. That's a sheep. How you doing there, sheepy? I think this is the end. This should do it here. Let me see, 120. Yeah, well, actually, wait, I don't think they're done. Oh, they didn't put an energy on it. Okay, yeah, I think this is the end then. Yeah, that should do it. Yeah, I had the type advantage, so that really helped. But thank you for the game. It was very nice. Default want the trade. Okay, let me go check the trade here, and then we'll do some. Oh, I got an idea. Hold on, let me check the trade. Let's see here. What do we got? You're offering me a shiny double and a toxicity for Victini, Celebi. Okay, sure, we can do this. Okay, sure, that's fine. Just had to make sure I unmarked those. There we go. Okay, all set. Excellent. But now that we're this far along, I think you all know what time it is. It's time for... That's right. It's time for your favorite part of the show. Who's that Pokemon? This is the part of the show where I throw up a picture of a silhouetted Pokemon, and you all get about a minute or so to guess. The first person to guess it correctly will get a prize. Big giant rule here for those of you who have not played. You can only guess a single time. If you spam chat with various answers, you lose. You automatically lose. So again, only one answer per person. And the first person to get it right will win the prize. Now, the question is, what prize are we going to do? Let's see. Let me take a look here. What seriously, guys, what prize should we do here? Champion's Path, Hidden Fates. Let's be a little wild and let's go with Leafeon, because poor Leafeon has not been given away in like 3 weeks. Nobody's managed to win a Leafeon deck. So the winner of today's Who's That Pokemon? Everybody has stream delay, Phantom. Everybody has it. But the winner, and this is actually going to be a hard one. Seriously, I sincerely don't know if anybody's going to get this one. But the person who guesses it correctly will get a copy of the Leafeon GX deck. Hooray! Do y'all like that? Oh my god, what's that? Anyways, oh, you have Major? Oh, that's unfortunate. You can try refreshing. Sometimes that helps. It doesn't always help, but it sometimes helps. Offered a trade. Oh, okay. I'll check the trade here in a minute. I'm trying to set up the Who's That Pokemon? Oh, while I'm looking for the Who's That Pokemon thing, look at this. For those of y'all who didn't see that, look at that thing. It's a winged Karibo. It's actually really cool. That was sent to me by Hammer. He sent me it's like one of those iron-on patches. I don't have anything to iron it onto, but I can still put it on my bookshelf. That's pretty neat. All right, let's see. Where's here we go. Who's that Pokemon? Gotta find. Oh gosh, look at me. I'm so organized. Yeah, winged Karibo. Okay, let's see. I was here. Not there. Okay, yeah. This Pokemon's gonna be a little harder. Even I was like, who is this? But yeah, here we go. Are you guys ready? Because oh, hold on, I gotta resize this again. God dang it! Come on. Gotta do this faster, guys. I can't do it much faster. Okay. All right, there we go. So here we go. Are you all ready? Put it on NFTs for 30,000? No. I don't think I can do that. But here we go. Again, only one guess per person. Whoever gets it right the first time will win a copy of the Leafeon GX deck. So here we go. It's time for 1 minute starting now. Get your guesses in. Again, only one guess per person. Dun, 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 dun. I can't play the Jeopardy music because it's copyrighted, But yeah, that's the Pokemon we're looking at. We're gonna see who manages to get the correct answer. No, it's not Kawhi Stalin. It's not. It is not Kawhi Stalin. we got some interesting answers here. No, I'm sorry. It's not James Brown. Can confirm it is not James Brown. I don't understand why you thought that'd be James Brown. Pick a tray. It's not Tom Hanks either. Stop saying it's Tom Hanks. It's not Tom Hanks. Let's see. Okay, so so answers so far we've got Cascoon, Silcoon, and then also another Silcoon and another Cascoon. Okay, so it looks like y'all are kind of torn on if it's Cascoon or Silcoon. Okay. So you've got your dog. No, I don't think it's your dog. I don't have a picture of your dog, man. I'm sorry, I don't have a picture of your dog. Okay, so it's been about a minute. We've got a few guesses in there. Very good guesses, by the way. One other thing I want to mention, if you do happen to win, make sure you add me in Pokemon Online, because otherwise I can't get you your prize. So, yeah, make sure you add me. And again, my in-game name is the same as the channel name. I will put that in chat right now. That right there is exactly how it's spelled. Could be Slim with dreadlocks. Those are terrible dreadlocks. Okay, here we go. It's been a minute. Oh, Daniel says Pyukumuku. Could it be? I don't think it is, but we'll see. Here we go. It's time for the answer to... I'm sorry. I had to do it. I had to do it. That's right, guys. I'm sorry. It's Leo. No, it's not Leo. It's not. Hold on. Let me get the real answer. I'm sorry. I always have to troll you all a little bit like that. Okay, here we go. Here's the real reveal, the real answer to... It's Cascoon. Let's see. I saw somebody from Trovo, Lava Wolf from Trovo, got it right. Cascoon. That one, I have to... And this is why I said it was going to be difficult. Because I looked at Cascoon and I looked at Silcoon. I mean, because one of them is the evolution of the other. But from an art perspective, they're actually very close. That's why I said this one was going to be a little hard to get. So there we go. We've got ourselves... I offer mine to the other Cascoon caller. Okay. Let's see. Who is the other Cascoon caller? Since Lava Wolf is like, no, man, to somebody else. That's fine. That's cool. Let me see. Who else got Cascoon? Aaron! Mr. Aaron, it looks like, is going to be awarded the Leafy and GX deck. Congratulations, sir. Good job. It wasn't Tom Hanks. I know. It looks just like him. I mean, I don't blame you for thinking that it was Tom Hanks. I mean, it really does. I mean, the hair and everything. Just... But thank you, Mr. Lava Wolf, or Mrs. Lava Wolf, I'm not sure, for participating. And looks like Lava Wolf is conceding their victory over to Aaron, who also guessed Cascoon. You watch but don't play? Oh, okay, that's cool. No problem. So yeah, Aaron, go ahead and... actually, let me mark it real quick. Here we go. There we are. So Aaron, go ahead and send me a trade. Again, just throw in any card you want, like a basic, basic energy or something. And you'll get yourself a copy of the Leafy and GX deck. Congratulations. And yeah, thank you so much for playing. Na-na-na. Yeah. That's why I was like, I even said it this morning earlier. Actually, I said it last night. I was like, I have to remember to prepare a Who's That Pokemon thing. Because for a couple of streams I'd forgotten, but then I did it again last week and we had a good time with it. And that's why I was like, I want to do it again. Because it's fun. It's kind of fun. But yeah, if you're wondering how I came up... Here, we'll put it back on the screen for a second. If you're wondering how I came up with this one, no joke, I literally Googled least popular Pokemon. I'm not kidding. Least popular Pokemon. And apparently there was, at some point, I think it was back in 2019 or so, there was, I guess, a survey taken. People were like, hey, name your favorite Pokemon. And there were something like 52,000 people who voted. So it was a lot of people. And Cascoon got literally 0 votes. Like, he's no one's favorite. And I was like, that's kind of sad. That's so terrible. Ultrano. Okay, there we go. We'll add you here, sir. But yeah, he was literally nobody's favorite Pokemon. So I was like, let's use him. Let's give him a little love. But yeah, it was, and the weird thing is there was another one that I was actually kind of surprised of. I think her name is Gothita, the little goth Pokemon. I was kind of surprised because I thought that, because she has that kind of cutesy vibe kind of thing going, the old school gothy stuff. Here, I'll put up a picture of her if I can find me some Gothita. Yeah, like I said, she's got that kind of... Oh, here. Oh, cool. I found a picture of all 3 of them. Let me see if I can grab this here, just in case you're not familiar. Or I guess I could always just put up a card. but we're gonna do this. Because why not? All right, where's Gothita? Okay, hold on. I just want to put this up. Oh. Nah. But here she is. She's the little one. And I was kind of surprised that she was not one of the favorites. Well, maybe not necessarily a favorite, but I didn't expect her to be so far down on the list. Apparently, she got only 2 votes. Like, she wasn't the last one, the Cascoon was. But she was right down there. She was like 3rd from the last. Cascoon is the... Oh my god. But I was kind of surprised because these evolutions are actually kind of neat. I like these. Like, when I see them in Sword and Shield, I always battle them. They're just kind of neat looking. And the whole goth vibe, I thought she would be a little bit more popular, but apparently not. Nobody loves the little baby one. I guess all the love goes to the big mama here. So there you go. Let's see, we got some more trades coming in here. Come on. There we go. Oh, you need a Brock's Grit? Yeah, sure, that's fine. Okay, let me turn my music back on here. Silcoon is better. If I may be so honest, you're giving me a Silcoon. If I may be so honest, I'd never even heard of Cascoon and Silcoon until last night when I looked them up. I'd never heard of them. Or, I mean, I'd probably seen them in cards like this, but they were just so, I guess, plain Jane that they just didn't really do anything for me. So I was like, eh. So there you go. Because there are a few Pokemon like that. Like, there are some Pokemon you just never see anybody ever play with. So what's the most favorite character? Oh, I don't know. I didn't even look. I only looked for the least. So I don't know who the favorite was. But like I said, interestingly enough, Cascoon was the least favorite. Silcoon was the second to last. And then the Gothita was the third to last. There was a fourth to last, but I forget who it was. I could probably look it up again. Let me see. Least favorite. Least favorite Pokemon. Oops. There we are. Oh, here we go. Here's a rank from a survey. Let me see what this says. Oh, wow. Okay, here's an interesting one. Just for those of you who were wondering, it looks like this is on Reddit. Least favorite Pokemon survey results. Okay. Interesting. Oh, yeah, this is it. This is the one I was looking at. Okay, yeah. He posted a survey. This was from 2019. 52,000 people who voted for their favorites. Let's see here. This is pretty good. Wow, he actually did this really well. But it looks like the favorite Pokemon actually is Charizard. What is this? I did not expect this. You guys will never guess what the second favorite Pokemon is. And again, this is a Reddit thing, so there's going to be some memery involved here. But seriously, guess who number 2 is? Because Charizard, pretty obvious. But guess who number 2 is? You guys will never guess who number 2 is. Even I looked at that and I was like, what? It's not Pikachu. Pikachu is number 3. Pikachu is number 3. But it's not Squirtle. Squirtle is actually not even in the top 10. And it's pretty hard because there's so many. Anyways, number 2 favorite, again, according to this Reddit poll, is Jinx. Jinx. Who would have thought Jinx? That's why I was saying this is Reddit, so there's probably some memery going on here, and I think that might have been one of them. Because I wouldn't even, I mean, nothing against Jinx, but I wouldn't think to vote for her. But yeah, to kind of finish out, let's see. So Charizard was number 1, Jinx was number 2, Pikachu was number 3, number 4, I don't know if this is memery or what, but Bruxish is number 4, Zubat number 5, Aromatisse is number 6, Mr. Mime is number 7, Garbodor number 8. Actually, Garbodor and Crabominable are tied for 8th place. And then tied for 10th place are Landorus and Incineroar. So yeah, like Jinx and Bruxish are kind of surprises there. The Zubat I can kind of see. Same thing with Mr. Mime. And Garbodor. I actually kind of like Garbodor. Let's see. Okay. Oh, there's some more stuff here too. Okay, it says here, quote, I also took the liberty of finding out which Pokemon were the most disliked per generation. Oh, that's per generation. Okay, I don't want to do that. Hold on. Let me see if he goes here and does, let me see. The most hated Pokemon by type. Dual type counts towards, let me see. Oh, well, how does... Oh, I see what he was doing here. Okay, these are different. So these are 2 different polls that he did. Interesting. Okay. Wow, that's weird. Where's the data that I was looking for? Oh, dang, I don't think he provided that. Where is this? I know I saw it somewhere. Huh. Okay, yeah, this data is all sorts of weird. No, for the most... Oh, I see. Not necessarily the least liked, but this one is the most hated. So it's a different poll that says, okay, name the one you hate the most. Okay. So which one do you hate? Which one do you think is the most hated? Of, it looks like, yeah, most hated Pokemon. Oh, weird. Okay, never mind. Hold on. I'm sorry. This is most hated Pokemon by type. I'll just kind of go through the list here in case you're interested. Normal type, Stantler, was the most hated normal type. The most hated fighting type was Crabominable. The most hated flying type is Charizard. Zubat was the poison. Stunfisk was ground. Barbacle was rock. Buzzwole, was the most hated bug. Blacephalon was the most hated ghost. Klefki was the most hated steel. That's perfectly understandable. The most hated fire was also Charizard. The most hated water was Bruxish. Okay, I kind of see what's going on here now. Okay, the most hated grass was Sunkern. The most hated electric is Pikachu. The most hated psychic and most hated ice are both Jinx. The most hated dragon is Dredagon. The most hated dark is Spiritomb. And the most hated fairy is Aromatisse. I kind of see what's happening here. Because again, these are 2 different polls, but it's basically the same people who are doing it. And this is what I'm basically seeing. Is that a lot of these Pokemon, you either love them or you hate them. And so I'm thinking, if you're a real fan of Charizard, there's probably somebody out there that's just like you, but they absolutely hate Charizard. So that's what I'm thinking is happening here. So it's an interesting little teeter-totter. That's weird. Mr. Mime is very unsettling. He's weird. He's very, yeah, he kind of freaks me out. Okay, but that was an interesting survey. That's not the one that, oh, here we go. Here's another one from, oh, okay, so this person took the data and, okay. Well, here's the one that I originally looked at. Okay, so yeah, Cascade and Silicon were number 1 and number 2 of the least liked. Gothita was the 3rd least liked, and the 4th least like, here it is Electric, which is completely understandable because that thing is ugly. Oh, the fifth one, you won't guess who it was. Well, not that you'd really have to, but it's Young Goose and Gumshoes. Least liked. Not hated, but least liked. So that's, yeah. Anyway, so there we go. James Brown didn't make the list. No, James is dead, man. I'm sorry, man. The King of Soul's dead. He's dead, sir. Some people just hate things that are popular. It's true. Some people are very... their whole thing is just to be the antithesis of what is popular. Or, like, because think of it like this. With certain battles, because... How can I put it? Think of it in context of Pokemon Online. What theme deck do you generally... Well, at least for me. What theme deck do I generally always say, oh man, I hope I don't run into this? It's usually a Charizard deck. I don't dislike Charizard, but I run into that deck so often that it's like, ugh. Yes, Phantom, go ahead and send it. Send it right away. Because then I'll forget again. Send it, Phantom. But yeah, I run into Charizard decks on theme ladder all the time. All the time. That's probably one of the biggest reasons why I started playing Water as much as I do. Because I was always running into Charizard decks. Always. So I was like, well, it's either, keep losing to them or do something to try and make a difference. And that's why the Dreadnought deck and the Darmanitan decks are great for me. That's why I like them. Because they kind of even the playing field there when it comes to facing Charizards. But the one other outlier that you run into occasionally still besides Charizard is that Dragonite deck that I ran into earlier. Yeah, the Dragonite deck is something I run into too. It's the two Charizard decks and the Dragonite deck are the ones that I run into the most in the theme ladder. Oh, and Phantom, if you happen to win, we'll hook you up with 3 Vivid Voltage. If you happen to win. Oh. This was not a good start for me. Oh, this is going to be painful. Yeah, this is not good. I got a bad start here. Ugh. Yeah, I got a real bad start. Someone in public trades wants Mewtwo GX for 1/6 card pack. Yeah, people do that all the time. They do it thinking that because all it really takes is just one person to say yes and then it makes it worth it. So that's why they do it. Are you kidding me? Come on. This is horrible. Ugh. This is really bad. This is really, really bad. Let's see. 8 Pokemon on their bench. Okay. Yeah, this is bad, bad, bad for me. Doink. The only good thing is that this one doesn't have a weakness to electric, thankfully. But yeah, the 2 Charizard decks and the Dragonite deck are the ones that I run into the most. Because they're really good decks. All 3 of those are really good. The Vivid Voltage Charizard deck is... It's okay. Thank you for Marnie. Thank you, God. Oh, thank you. Really, none of these cards in my hand are going to help me right now. So that's why I'm like, thank you for the Marnie. But not only that, but the... really? These cards? Okay. But the... what was the other one? I think it's from Sun and Moon. The Charizard deck from Sun and Moon. The one with the Nidoqueen, where she does Queen's Call. There's that deck. And then, of course, the Dragonite deck. Those 3 decks are probably the ones I see the most. Give me the fluffy pillow! Oh my gosh, I keep waking up. Oh, are you serious? Okay, hold on. Let's do this first. Okay. Okay, now please give me at least one. Oh, go to hell. You gotta be kidding me, man. Ugh. I've got such a bad start here. It's gonna probably come down if he ends up not being able to take out my Fion so quickly, it's gonna come down to the fact that I'm already 2 turns behind. Yes, Daniel, you can battle me next. But yeah, Ultra. That's as far as what you were saying about that Mewtwo GX for 1 card pack. You'll see that a lot of people actually do that because they bet on the fact that, like I was saying earlier, there will be at least one person who actually takes the trade, not understanding what it is that they're giving up. In fact, a lot of times what you'll see, and I avoid these traders, people who will offer, like, say, 1 pack for like a really great card. Like they'll offer 1, booster pack for something like, gosh, what's a really great card out there right now? One of the Calyrex cards. Which even the least expensive Calyrex card I think is worth like 4 or 5 packs. But they'll purposely offer just 1 pack for it, and they'll put that trade in there several times, and you'll see that too. If you'll see the exact same trade, you'll sometimes notice it's the same person over and over and over again, and they do that on purpose because they know that, like, if they put 10 of those trades up there, yeah, chances are none of them may even get taken, but it only takes 1 to be accepted to make it worth it. So that's why they do that. They'll just put as much on there as they can to try and see. He got his 2 coin flicks for the Terrible. But yeah, they'll do that just to see if they'll get somebody to take the trade. And occasionally somebody does. Like, I'm not talking badly of Wooker. Wooker's our buddy. But Wooker's even told me, he's like, yeah, I do that. And I'm like, well, not my thing. Like I said, I avoid those traders. But yeah, he does the same thing. He'll go and he'll purposely undercut, and offer minimal amounts for certain cards. And he'll put that same trade over and over and over again, knowing that they probably won't get accepted. But all it takes is one of them to get accepted, and just like that, it's worth it. Oh, there you go. 1 pack for 1. Look, Wooker's even here. There you go. Look what he put here. 1 pack for something, something. Oh, what's this? Oh. Come here. Go out there. Let's see. Thank God. I need this so bad. Oh my God, I need this so bad. Oh, yes, thank you. Please, let's... Actually, do I want him? Let me see. Yeah, let's do him. Let's do good old Lapras. Trying to get that thing pumped up, huh? Darn. Yeah, poor guy's asleep, couldn't switch him out. Yeah, there you go. Make it look like a good value to the newer players. That's why a lot of the times when you see me give out decks to newer players, like I have the Gyarados deck and the Raichu deck, that's why I give those out for free, because they're inexpensive. They're like dirt cheap. They're a dime each. The Charizard runs a little more. It's 25 cents each, but still, it's really, really cheap. So yeah, they are not good deals at all. So even if somebody offered you like 1 copy of each of those decks, but they are asking for like 1 specific card, again, Wooker made the point. If it's a newer player who just happened to get lucky and get one of those really, really good cards that usually trades for 20 packs, if you offer 3 of those decks, like 1 of each, and they see that, they're like, oh, wow, 3 decks for this 1 card, and they will take it. And I guess for them it's okay in a way, because I mean, it is, but it isn't. Because again, if they're a newer player and they happen to get those 3 decks, I guess that's good. But at the same time, when you really think about it, the unfortunate fact that they just don't know any better really hurts too, because they could have easily gotten, say 25 packs for a card like that. But, instead they got ripped off. So there you go. OnlyFans females new. Actually, no, they don't. It all depends. Come on, get out of the sleep. Yes. It all depends how they were doing their business, and this is what I mean by that. I have to avoid certain words, so I apologize. Let's see, what's this one? Oh, okay. Yeah, let's grab you. I have to avoid certain words, or else I'll get demonetized. But the certain things that they were doing on the OnlyFans site, some of the stuff they do have to stop, but other things they don't. Think of it this way. The really extreme stuff that they were doing, they can no longer do that. But other stuff that's kind of middle of the road, considering what it is that they do, that's fine. They can still do that. Do I want to do that? I don't really want to do that. I could do that. Let's just do this. Just get rid of this stupid thing. I need to save that for later. Oh, it's not a card I wanted right there. Move to mini-vids. Well, here's the thing, Hammer, is OnlyFans did not want to make this change. Everybody knows that. They did not want to make this change. The only reason they did it is because Visa and MasterCard, while it's not a complete monopoly, they control a massive portion of the payment systems that are used for websites like that. Like whenever you go to a major website, whether it be an Amazon or an eBay or a Walmart or whatever, what's the first thing that, once you get your basket full of your stuff that you want to buy, how do you pay? You pay with a Visa or MasterCard in most cases. And so if one of those companies says, well, we're not going to support your website anymore because we don't agree with what you do, you have to make that change. You have to. So it's one of those situations where, again, it's like, well, do you want to continue doing what you're doing? Oh, wow. Or do you want to just bite the bullet and say, okay, fine? Because I can tell you right now, I think it was Visa that did it. But usually when Visa does something, MasterCard is right behind them to say, okay, yeah, we're not going to allow this either. So yeah, it's really difficult sometimes. Here, let's bring you out here. So you've got a weakness to fighting. All of your fighting weakness, huh? Okay. Do I want to do that? I'll leave it for now. Yeah, that's the thing. Basically, what they are saying on OnlyFans is you can go pretty much as far as what the hot tub girls on Twitch do. You can still sell other types of content, but again, it can't be full on, you know what I mean. It can't be that anymore. They will not support that. Couldn't they just use PayPal? If I'm not mistaken, PayPal did the same thing. And the reason that PayPal had to follow suit is, I think that goes back to, there was another website that is catered toward older people, if you know what I mean, that was basically using PayPal as one of their sources for payments. And again, MasterCard and Visa went to PayPal and said, hey, you need to stop supporting this very popular website built for adults because we don't agree with what they do. And so it was either, lose Visa and MasterCard, the two biggest credit card companies in the world probably, or basically tell that adult-oriented website to go away. And that's what they did. They told that adult website to go away. So PayPal basically had to just eat it. And that's an unfortunate side effect. I'm not, because whatever anybody does in their personal time or does with their own money is their own business. I really don't care one way or the other. But it just feels wrong that they're kind of forcing that sort of thing onto other people when they do that. Courier pigeons. Well, there are other ways to send cash. You don't necessarily have to use Visa and MasterCard. There are other credit cards. There's American Express. Excuse me. There's Discover Card. There's Diners Club Card, which most of you have probably never heard of. Gosh, I'm running out of options here. Yeah, there's other options out there, but again, it's like, well, what do you want to do that? It's just too. It's they basically, that's kind of how they stifle certain things. Is they won't tell you straight out not to do this, but they will just tell you, well, we can't by law tell you not to do this, but we'll make it insanely difficult for you to do it. Send a check. Yeah, you could send a check, but most people are not going to wait for that stuff. Gosh, I really don't know what to do here. Let's see if we can get lucky. Well, we did get a little lucky there. Yes. Let's see, what do we want to get here? Oh, wait, hold on. Where is he? Please tell me you're here. Where are you? No, he's prized! Dang it. I can't get him. He's prized. That stinks. Actually, hold on. Oh! Well, no, actually, that's not a good deal. Let's thin some more. Let's do this. I was going to get something else, but... We'll just do this. Ooh. Let's grab a Tate and Lisa. There we go. That's all I can really do. Well, hold on. Yeah. Let me see. Now confused. Darn. Yeah, can't really do anything else. James Brown. Full art. Yeah, Lee, didn't you get the full art Marnie? Please tell me you got a copy of the full art Marnie when it was available. They gave a code out that gave everybody, well, most people, a full art Marnie. Not only that, but they gave a code last week for people to get a secret rare gold quick ball. Please tell me you got both of those codes. It sounds like maybe you didn't. I doubt the quick ball code still works, but you can try it. Does anybody still remember that quick ball code? Yeah, there you go. That code that Wooker just put there, I think they said they were only giving out like 25,000 of them. It was still available yesterday? Nice. Okay, yeah, Lee, if you've not gotten that secret rare quick ball, go put that code in there right now, man. So you can get the secret rare quick ball. But the Marnie one, I'm pretty sure that's long gone at this point. It's been like, what, a month already since Marnie? Yeah, I think that one's gone. Huh. Yes. I'm gonna need that. I have to get that. Because I'm struggling there. Let me see what else we got here. It's a basic. Okay, maybe the timing on this might be right now. Yeah, that's going to throw you off a little bit. I think I know what you're going to get rid of, but it's still going to throw you off a bit. So let's see. Let's get this here first. How am I liking the Bulbasaur? He's still sitting over there plugged in. He's just staring at me. He's like, I'm here for your soul. Let's see. Yeah, let's do this. Let's annoy you. I imagine he's going to get rid of this. Oh, that's a stage 1 already. Oh, he may not want, he may get rid of this one then. Let me see. Oh yeah, both of those are basics. That's a hard decision there now. Oh, look at that. Okay, he got rid of Raichu and Xurkitree. Okay. How do we want to do this? Let me see what he puts in here. I still have the sticker. That sticker's actually... This thing is really tiny, actually. The Swole Squad sticker that you sent me. Yeah, it's surprisingly small, but it's still kind of neat. I should take a picture of this one too and share it with everybody. Oh wait, I did, didn't I? Yeah, I think I put it on Discord. If you all haven't seen it, go to... I think it's in the Pokemon section. Oh man, where am I going here? Oh, I'm still waiting for him to do escape rope. I was like, what's going on here? Come on, man. Escape rope. But yeah, if you want to see it, there's a picture of the Swole Squad sticker in Discord. Should be there. I think it's in the Pokemon section. Come on, Phantom, what's going on, man? Did he get DC'd? He's taking a long time to answer this. I think he got DC'd. Yeah, this is taking a long time. It's supposed to be a car sticker? Well, I don't really know what's... I mean, I guess it could go in a car. Well, I could probably take another picture of it here in a little while and like put like a quarter or something next to it just to kind of give you an idea of the size. Or I could put it next to a trading card because I'm pretty sure you know what size those are. Just to kind of give you an idea of how big it is. While I'm waiting for Phantom, because apparently I don't know what's going on with him. Oh, there he goes. It took him long enough. Oh my god. It's like, where are you, man? Okay, let's see. What else are we gonna do here? Let's put you over there. It's got 40, huh? Oh, it froze for a little bit? Okay. Yeah, I figured either you got kicked or you were frozen up there for a moment. Oh, you put the Dynamo out there. That's actually a good decision. I'm gonna do something dumb here. Clara! Don't see her very often. That's weird that it's that small. Why? Did they present it as something that was supposed to be much larger? Because I know sometimes when you buy stuff online, it'll have like a very brief description of what it is, but it doesn't always necessarily give you a good idea of what the size is. And then you get it and you're like, oh, this is smaller or much bigger than I thought it would be. Darn. Well, let's Evo Soda. Oh, no, I bet. Oh, no, there he is. Okay, good. Here we go. Actually, yeah, let's do this one. There we go, Frostmoth. Okay, so now we're better there. Let's do this. I'm going to annoy you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I had to do it, dude. I'm grabbing 2 cards here. I mean, it's still a cool sticker. It's, I mean, I'll, just to kind of give you an idea, it is about 2/3 the size of a Pokemon card. About that. Yeah, something like that. Just to kind of give you an idea of what the size is. Air balloons. I don't think I have anything else in here. Oh, there we go. Okay. That's fine, I guess. I actually kind of wanted to do this. Because there's another card that I really want to get. Here, I'll do this just to annoy you. Yeah, it looks like you're in a bit of trouble here. I don't have the game quite in hand, but I'm pretty close. I think. Yeah, I'm actually gonna do this. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, let's do this. We're gonna do this. I didn't get what I need. Oh wait, hold on. No, never mind. I was like, I didn't get what I needed. No, I did. Come here. I was trying to get Dreadnought. Come on, go in there. Darn, I have no way to... Well, actually... Yeah, time to use this. Nine, 819? Was that the... I think that was the... I think that was the Karipo, wasn't it? If I win, I get a dog treat. Thanks. 2 more? Oh, that's right. You had mentioned there's a coloring book. There you go, sir. It was a little bit of an uphill battle, too, because I also had to worry about the type matchup, too. See, that's what I was trying to get earlier, the ball guy. But I was like, no, he's prized. I couldn't get the ball guy. Good match, sir. Very good. I was surprised. I really thought you were going to take out my Phione that quickly, but you weren't able to get the energy. I really thought, because seriously, I only had Phione out there for like 4 turns. I couldn't get anything else. Oh, 2 from the Royal Mail. Okay, well, I've only gotten 1. The thing about international orders is sometimes they can take a long time. Sometimes they come right through, other times they sit. Because I've had that happen. Like, I mean, because I do a lot of overseas stuff with my store, and even to Canada, sometimes they just take forever. Like, there was a guy who got back to me like a month after his order had gone out, and he's like, dude, I still haven't gotten it. And I was like, well, let's track it. So, because all of my international orders get tracking. And so I tracked it, and it showed that it was in Canada, but it still hadn't been delivered to him. And I told him, I said, you can track it online too. It says right here, it's in Canada. But, you know, once it gets there, it's like, well, we just have to wait for the Canadian Postal Service. And then like a week later, it finally showed up. So, yeah, sometimes depending on the service, it can get really slow and really bothersome. But I let people know that. And I actually talked to a TCG player months and months and months ago. And I told them, I said, can you all adjust the international service expectation date? Because it's not going to get there in 6 days. And they're like, all right. Both say they've arrived? I've just got this one. Or maybe, hold on. Yeah, today's the 21st. I don't think mail pickup has happened yet. Because let me see. I'm trying to think what's all the stuff that I've gotten here. I've gotten the sticker. I've gotten this little patch. I've gotten the Bulbasaur, obviously, and then I've gotten the coffee mug. So those are the 4 things that I've gotten. So it is possible that it got misdirected or put into the wrong box. That happens. But, yeah. Did it arrive today? Da-na-na-na-na-na. I can always check today again. But again, I don't know if the mailman has come yet. Oh, man. Speaking of which, do we want to do another match? Do we want to get one more match in? Because it's been almost 3 hours. Of course, we spent the whole first hour just talking about stocks. So... yeah, it arrived on the 19th. Did I have anything show up on the 19th? 19th was, let me see, Thursday. Huh. Yeah, I don't remember getting anything on the 19th. Yeah, I really don't. Yeah, because as far as I remember, these are the only 4 things that I've gotten so far. It's just, yeah, the Bulbasaur, the coffee cup, the patch, and the sticker. Yeah, and I can tell you, if I did get something else internationally, I would have definitely recognized it, because the international packaging looks very different. It's very, because they have all sorts of declarations and stuff on them. It's basically, if you get something internationally, you can't miss it. Look, now, Wooker's going to come in here and absolutely obliterate me because he has a much better selection of cards to choose from than I do. So I'm gonna get my butt handed to me now. Ric Flair's trying to wrestle again? Oh god, I hope he doesn't. I love Ric Flair, but it's, you know, the guy's like 70. He needs to stop. Oh, I'm sorry, Birdie. Wooker, I'm sorry. Danier had asked to get a match, and I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably scoop. But yeah, Danier's actually been waiting for a while. It probably got put in some box. It could have been put in somebody else's box. That happens. That's happened to me quite a bit, actually. Where I've actually had several packages delivered to me, and it's not even close to the same apartment number. Like, I've gotten, because the way my apartment complex is separated, it's separated by letters. Basically, there's 3 different sections, all separated by letters. There's A, B, and C. I live in C, which is right toward the front of the complex. But several times, I have gotten packages for people who live in A12. So, and then I've had to go over. I'd have to go over there and be like, "Here, they sent me your package again," and they're just like, "Oh, thanks." So it happens. It happens fairly often. Okay, Daniel, go ahead and send the request. Thank you for understanding, Wilker. I appreciate that. But yeah, Daniel has been waiting. Hey, Garrick, what's going on, man? The only thing that worries me is that, like, when I get a package for somebody else, I have no problem going and just walking it over to them and saying, "Okay, sure, here's your pack. It happens, But not everybody is that honest. So, yeah, and I've had it happen a lot. I've even had packages delivered here that were for the apartment complex next door to us. It's a completely different address. But it's funny because their numbering scheme is very similar to ours. And so I've had like FedEx like one time, how long ago? This was a few years ago. This was like 3 years ago. I had the FedEx guy show up and he didn't knock on my door until he'd actually put everything outside. And he knocks on the door and he left. Great, I didn't have it. Oh, he didn't have any basics. Okay. But he left a whole bunch of stuff outside and he knocks on the door. So I was like, I wasn't expecting anything. So I go and I look out there. No joke. There's like 8 packages, all baby stuff. Like there was a baby bath thing. Like I don't have kids, so I have no idea what any of this stuff is. But he had there was like a baby bath thing. There was like a package of like baby clothes. There was like other packages from Amazon with pictures of babies. It was all kinds of baby stuff. And so I was like, what is all this? And I looked at the address, and sure enough, it was for the people next door. And it was so much stuff. I just went over to their office and I said, "Look, there's a ton of stuff that was delivered to me that isn't mine. It belongs to one of your people. Can you please let them know that they need to come over to my apartment and pick it all up?" And they're like, "Okay." And then like later that day, because I brought everything in, I didn't want to leave it out there. So they came by later that day and they're like, "Yeah, apparently you have a bunch of our stuff." And I'm like, "Yeah, I have no idea why they delivered it here." They're like, "Well, thank you." I was like, "That's cool." Because it was a bunch of baby stuff, I don't, it would suck to order like $500 worth of baby stuff and then it go missing. That would be horrible. But yeah, I've had stuff like that. Another one was a guy who lived here. He ordered something. What did he order? I don't know exactly what he ordered, but it was some item from, oh gosh, I forget what it was. It was like from King Ranch. King Ranch is a place here that sells a lot of like Western wear and not just. I'm not talking like a franchise store. It's King Ranch is an actual ranch, with actual ranchers and cowboys, and they've got stables and stuff there. So if you need actual stuff like for your horses, they will sell that. And I'm thinking that's probably what he bought. He bought something. It was small. I'm thinking it was like an attachment. It was like in a soft pack, so you could kind of feel it and see what it was. But it was from there, and I ended up having to do the same thing where I just walked it over to him and left it there. But yeah, I've had more than my fair share of packages arrive here, and yeah. Ooh, Cynthia. 3 cheeseburgers. Oh, I've had that happen where I have ordered food and it's been delivered to the wrong address. I've actually had that happen like 4 times. Wow. Which do I want to do here? Let's do this. Wow, that's not good. I really don't want to put that back in though. Let's do it. But yeah, I've had food delivered to the wrong address here. Oh well, see, that's why I didn't want to put it back in. Because look at this. I had a feeling this was gonna happen. I was gonna get this. All right, let's get the trainer card. Hold on, let me see. Can I grab? Please be in here. Please be. Yes. Yes. Ball guy. Bloop. But yeah, there've been a couple of times where they delivered it instead of to my building. They delivered it literally to the building directly across from me. In fact, one time, it had taken a while for them to get here, and so I was like, "Where is my food?" And so I actually went outside and I opened the door a little and I looked out, and I saw across the way somebody had just literally they had just dropped the food right in front of this thing and then left. And I was like, I bet that's my food. I bet that's my food. I came back to my desk Sure enough, it says delivered. I'm like, nah, it wasn't delivered. Or they've actually, again, they delivered it to the apartment complex next door. And I'm just like, yeah, food's not here. Sorry. I had a feeling that was going to happen. Here, let's put you over here. Let's do this. No burgers here. You know, and I don't mind if they call me. Like, if they really have no idea where my apartment is, I have no problem if they text or call me. I'm like, you know, I just want to get my food, man. I'm tempted. Oh, you threw away a twin energy. Or I threw away a twin energy for you. You're like, God dang it. I don't know if he has a way to get that back or not. Man, look at you running all Snorlax. I really don't have many options here. Blink. And it kind of sucks sometimes, because when I do order food, it's usually because either I don't have anything here at home, or I've forgotten to eat, and I don't have anything here at home. So by the time I order the food, I'm like really hungry. I'm like, okay, I need this food. And so when you wait an hour to have food delivered, and then they deliver it to the wrong place, that basically means you got to wait another hour all over again, because they have most of the food delivery companies have policies. If the food has been quote unquote delivered and the food's been out of the driver's sight, that's it. They can't like go back and get the food off of that person's porch and then bring it to you. They're not allowed to do that for food safety reasons. At least here in the US, they're not supposed to do that. The Golden Quick Ball. Can you play? Maybe. We have somebody else waiting right now, but you can play after them. Yeah, because after this one, I got to play Mr. Wooker, if he's still around, because I know he's supposed to come right after this. Oh, man. Look at that. He's building that up. Oh, well, that helps too. Ball guy. Why don't I buy food? Because I forget. I still haven't put my fancy quick ball in here. I was actually a little worried that I forgot to search for it to make sure it was in the deck. I probably should have done that. Using all the balls. But seriously, in this format, I really do like Ball Guy. He just seems to work really well. Alright, let's see. Who do I want to put damage on? It's going to be a little while before that goes away. So this is going to go away. He's going to bring this out. So let's put some damage on that. Yeah, put a little damage on that guy. I do buy food sometimes. But sometimes I just don't want to cook at all. Oh man, you switched my little guy out. Sometimes I don't mind cooking. Like you all have heard me. Sometimes I'll cook like certain dishes. Like I love cooking stew. The thing about when I cook stew though is stew is not something that's ready in like 10 minutes. Stew, like if I'm making stew, it's gonna take like 4 hours at least. Because I always cook the meat for like two to 2.5 hours to get it nice and tender. And then after you do that, then you got to put in the carrots, and I let the carrots cook for about, with the meat for about 30 minutes. And then I put the potatoes in, let that cook for about 30, 35 minutes. So it takes time to make a dish like that. What can we do here? So you've got a Pidgeotto, Kecleon, another Snorlax. Oh, and the Pokédoll. Okay. Yeah, same thing like when I make chili too. I have to let that thing cook for like an hour before the meat is the consistency that I like it. And I'm very picky about some of that stuff. It's weird because sometimes I feel extremely picky about certain foods, and then other times I'm just like, just give me something to eat. It's just so odd sometimes. Ooh, let's see. Who do we got here? 150. Oh, actually, he has more. What he's got here? 40 more. Okay, so he's actually got 50. Wow. Okay. We'll have to do this. Didn't want to do that quite yet, but we're gonna have to. Let's do some Rosa. You like to make maple glazed salmon with a side of potatoes. Sounds good, actually. I'm not a big fan of salmon myself, but it sounds alright. Let's put you out there. $20 cards left, huh? Might as well. There's a card here that I don't need, which is you. I have been trying to get better about that. Like the last time I went to the store, I bought like a big like club pack of chicken, like frozen chicken. And you can just take like one, because there's like really big pieces of chicken. But of course when you cook it they shrink and all that. But anyways, you can basically just wrap it in foil and stick it in the oven for like 45 minutes and it cooks and it's done. And then of course you can put any flavoring and stuff on it that you want. I usually have like lemon pepper or something like that. Throw something like that on there. And then I got that, and then I usually always have some sort of side that I'll put in there. Sometimes it'll be like mac and cheese. Other time it'll be like corn or something, or rice. Just make it like that. Or what I did do for a while, but I got a little sick of it because I was doing it so much, was I was using my rice cooker, and I would cook rice and then put like a frozen piece of chicken in like this little thing that goes on top of the rice, and you just cook it like that, and it'd take like 30 minutes to cook, and it was fine. It tasted good and everything, but you can only do that so often, and then it's like I just don't want that anymore. How do we want to do this? Actually, yeah, let's... I don't think I have anything else in there. I don't think it's going to matter. Yeah, I have nothing else. I got both of the coin flips, and I have nothing else in there. Dang it. My frost moth is over here. I think I know what he's going to throw away. I know what he should throw. There you go. That's what I was saying. You should throw that away. And you want to keep that Pokédoll there. What's this thing doing? Well, all I can do is this, really. Yeah, let's do that. We'll end. Tonkatsu pork cutlets are also pretty darn good. I don't mind pork, I'm just not a huge fan of it. Bacon's obviously delicious, but pork chops, I just don't like the consistency of the meat. It's a little too tough. I mean, even when you cook it really well and you kind of, you know, get it to loosen up a bit, it's still a little too firm. A fancy looking Snorlax. He looks mad. Madlax. It's Team Plasma, man. See, this is another advantage some of y'all have over me. I don't have a lot of cards like this. Like some of these older cards. I just don't have them. Had to get rid of that thing. Yep, I'm saving my boss for that one. Oh, there you are. Now you show up. Yeah, now the only bad thing is now I have to deal with the Pokédoll. That's not so bad, though. But have you had it deep fried and breaded? I try not to eat too many fried things. Getting old, man. Can't do that, you know? Put my Manaphy in. Uh-oh! He's getting the stretcher. He's going to try and get the Kecleon going again. Yep. That's actually fine. I'm actually okay with it now. I just wanted to get rid of it that first time. Come on. I can't retreat! No! Actually, we're not going to burn that yet. Let's see. Why can I not retreat? What's going on here? What if Bill... Is it this one? Block? Okay. Active Pokemon, your opponent. Ah, gotcha. Okay, so we're going to do this. Put in the Pokédoll. I was like, you know you want to. Because now I can put that in. There we go. We'll end. Oh, you mean beef tips? That's what carne asada is. I make some really good carne asada too, but it's a little spicy for most people. And again, it's another one of those foods that I have to cook it for like 2 hours. Because, I mean, you can eat it after, you know, it cooking for 30 minutes, but the meat tends to be a little tough sometimes. Lucamine. I don't think I can pull anything with that bucket. Spiciness to North Europeans is like what silver is to werewolves. I've actually thought about doing that because I know, like in England, they don't have very, very good. Whatchamacallit? What's the word I'm looking for? They don't have great. Let's see, which Pokemon do I want this card? Sure, you. They don't have very good cuisine in England, and a lot of that has to do with World War II. Because back in World War II, they were having to save stuff, and they couldn't really cook all the great stuff that they used to. So they got over the years of having to deal with all the bombings and stuff, they had to pretty much simplify their the type of food that they ate, and so that's how they ended up only eating stuff like bangers and mash and pork and beans and stuff like that. They ended up eating a lot of really odd stuff. Well, not odd, but just stuff that you wouldn't that just doesn't really have anything really great to it. Let's see. So how are we gonna do this? Let's grab you and hold on. I may actually grab something different here. Actually, no. Let's grab you and you. You have lots of spicy food. Yeah. Generally, the closer you get to the south, the spicier the food gets. It's the same thing here in Texas. I've been to Dallas and I've had food there, and it's fine, but it's not great. Oh, actually, I don't want to use that there. Let's grab this. Yeah, like the Mexican food up in Dallas is okay, but it's passable, but it's not the best stuff I've had. But then when I come back here to what is this? Maybe the card faces of more than 3 bench Pokemon. Okay, so that's all that thing is doing. Okay. That's got 90. Let's see, I can do 100 damage with that. Done. There we go. But yeah, I've also been to Mexico too, and the food there it's spicy, but my god, is it good. It is so darn good, man. It's very heavy too. Like, I can tell you right now, if like Wooker or Moni came to Texas and I took them down to Mexico to have some food, I think their head would explode. Because it's spicy, it's thick, it's heavy, and man, is it delicious. It's so good. The only bad thing is you guys will probably enjoy it, but you're probably going to be destroying the toilet later. Simply because you're just not used to that sort of stuff. Me, I've lived off of food like that all my life, so I'm just used to it. Like, if I were to go somewhere like England or Denmark or Norway, or the Netherlands, I'm sure you all have some pretty decent cuisine there, but it would just be kind of weird. Okay, sure, man. If you want to go from Detroit to let's see, how much damage am I gonna do here? 100 and let's see, 130. Okay. Bloop. Go on, Lapras. Lapras, turn it up, man. But I'm just saying, it's this that because think of it this way: even in Detroit, I'm sure there's a couple of Mexican restaurants. The food probably isn't the best, but you have it. In the Netherlands, I don't even know if they would even have one. I think in the entire country, they'd have maybe 1 or 2 Mexican restaurants. In the entire country. You're just trying like heck to keep me to keep me from beating you at this point. You're like, stop it. Stop beating me. I'm getting all my energies. I can't attack this turn, so I might as well try and prepare for the next turn. Yeah, that's all I got. I can't even... Yeah, there we go. There we go. Taco Bell. In Mexico, they call Taco Bell American food. Seriously, they call it American food. Oh, you're not done yet. What do you got? Another Guzma? He's like, you're like, nah, no Guzma this time. At least he's not gonna play it. Oh, you could do. Well, no, you can't really do Cynthia and Caitlyn right now. Oh, look at that. Bam. Wow, I was actually surprised that I won. I think it took you a little too long to get your Kecleon going, and then when you finally got it, I was already able to take care of it. Yeah, Taco Bell's not Mexican food. It's not. I'll be the first to say it. It is not Mexican food. It's not bad. I mean, as far as fast food goes, it's fine, but it's definitely not Mexican food. Like if you have a taco from Taco Bell and then you have a real taco from Mexico, completely different experience. It is so different. Thank you for the match, sir. It's Mexican. Yeah, Mexican inspired, but yeah, it's definitely not Mexican food. Let's see, who was next? I think Wooker was next, but at this point, everybody knows that my lone usable gym leader deck is my water deck because my other one is awful. So even if Wooker challenged me, he'd be like, eh. What's this kid wearing? Is that a backpack? Looks like a backpack. Yeah, I think that's a backpack. Ow. On Expanded? I don't play Expanded. Come on, Garrick, you know I don't play Expanded. I mean, I guess if you want, but I almost never play Expanded. I don't see Wooker. I think Wooker took off. I think he had to leave. So I guess if Wooker's not here, I guess you can send a challenge. Wooker, are you around? I don't think he is. He would have said something. Yeah, I think Wooker probably went and started doing something else. So yeah, since I guess Wooker's not here, go ahead and send the challenge, Garrick. Well, you know, it's a match. Oh no, wait, there he is. Okay, we're back. Never mind. Sorry, Garrick, he's here. Okay, yeah, I have to keep using the water one because I only have 2 gym leader decks, and my other one is awful. I mean, like, really bad. So I have to keep using my water one to even have a chance of winning. And I'm gonna lose to Wooker because, again, his card pool is just so much bigger than mine. So he's got a lot more cards to choose from. Sure, I'll go first. But Garrick, I'll get you after I face Wooker here. This match may not last very long. Wow. Okay, this is actually not a terrible start for me. Okay, how many times are you gonna have to mulligan here? 3. Oh man, that's kind of insane. Well, it looks like I start with 3+ cards. He's running Cape of Toughness. So, if you're playing Snorlax... like, dude, please... Oh, man. Look at this. That's actually not great. Oh, he's playing Metal. Okay. Interesting. Well, let's play them all. Who do I want to start with? Let me see. Hold on. Who do I have? Nobody. Okay, so start with you. The Elvis Presley of Mexico, Vicente Fernandez. Yeah, that name sounds familiar. Come on, give me both. Ugh! Let's see, what can I do with it, with both? Oh, no! Okay, I didn't get exactly what I was hoping for. Darn. Hold on, what do I got here again? Yeah, I didn't get exactly what I was hoping for, but it's not terrible. That's all I got. That's all I got after I've played like 1,000 cards. Yeah, see, like this, I don't even know with this evolution. Okay, let me see. If you go second, Pokemon can evolve during your first turn. Oh, okay. That's fine. The only bad thing is, well, I guess I can use this as a throwaway now. Or I still have a couple of balls in there. I can still play it. Or I could hold it and wait until I get a... sorry. What is it? A Super Rod, I think, can do it. You have no idea what he's saying, but it's still amazing. I pretty much understand Spanish. My mother and sister speak it. I never learned how to speak it, but I pretty much understand all the things that they say. Adventure Bag. Yeah, see, I don't think I have that card. I think I have Metal Goggles. I don't know if I have a Float Stone. You sure do love not opening a supporter. I thought that was a little weird. Especially given the deck that you're running. I can kind of tell what you're trying to run. You're running not very many Pokemon, but lots of supporters. And how did you manage not to get a supporter? Not what I was hoping for. Still not what I was hoping for. That's all I can really do. Yeah, I think I definitely want to keep opening some of the older packs. Because I mean, I think the water deck's actually not terrible. I mean, obviously it's winning, so it's doing pretty good. But I think it could still benefit from a few other older cards. The best way to learn Spanish, I've found, is like, I don't know exactly where you're located, but if you have any Spanish channels out there, like Univision, watch them. Seriously, just watch like Univision and stuff like that. Like, the biggest reason why I understand so much of the Spanish is not only because my mother doesn't speak it exclusively. She speaks English perfectly fine. But when I lived with my friend, his mother would always watch the telenovelas all the time. And so when I was there, you could always hear her listening to the telenovelas. So it was pretty interesting because you could always just kind of, because she'd always turn it up a little bit because she was a little older. So she'd always had to turn up the volume a little bit. Wow, this is kind of weird. Um, yeah, this is not actually the greatest. Oh, do I want to do this? Let's do this. Ah, not what I was hoping for. Darn. Yeah, really not what I was hoping for. Yep, I guess we're just gonna water gun it. Hey, Black King, what's going on? Yep, we're just playing some Pokemon and talking about Spanish. But yeah, she used to watch all the telenovelas. And some, I mean, if you've never seen a telenovela from Mexico, they are, I mean, they're basically soap operas, and they're hilarious. Because they're so campy and so ridiculous that they're terrific. And that's why people watch them, because they're just so ridiculous, so dumb. Oh, there you go. Now you got your evolution incense. But yeah, that's the big draw to them, is they're just so out there. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, a lot of times, a lot of telenovelas, little snippets and scenes from telenovelas, they become memes, just because they're so stupid. But again, it's like, it's for a lot of people who watch soap operas, like even my mom, she's been watching soap operas since I was a child. And like one of them, I think, what is it called? General Hospital? I think that's what it's called. That thing has been on forever. I mean, forever that thing has been on. So it's interesting that even now, I mean, when you think about it, a lot of those telenovelas are just like that. Telenovelas are dramatic. They're like really over dramatic, like super over dramatic. Man, how do I want to do this? I really don't want to lose my Sobble. Darn. That thing is tough. That thing is strong. I'm gonna have to do this. I don't want to, but I have to. That stinks. Still didn't get what I was looking for. Ugh. This is so crap. Yeah, this is really crap. Well, those 3 extra cards aren't really benefiting me right now. No, I'm not going to play that. Can't do anything. But yeah, what I was saying is that those telenovelas, you know, the soap operas, they can run for a really long time. Which is kind of interesting, because when you think of, like, say for instance in Japan. Oh, thankfully you finally given me something. Some of the wow, are you serious? It's not in here. God dang it, it's prized. The card I need is prized. Yeah, the card I need is prized. That's terrible. Well, I mean, I might as... I don't even think I have any more balls. Sorry. I'm going through all my balls, man. It doesn't matter, because the card I need is... Yeah. I'm just thinning the deck at this point. Excuse me. Yeah, can't do anything here. Darn. But yeah, some of the telenovelas go on for decades. That's why I was saying that that one show, General Hospital, I think that's what it's called. My mother's been watching it since I was a child, since I was a baby. And she still watches it to this day. So, yeah. That's kind of gives you an idea how long some of these go on for. Oh my gosh. This is getting stupid now. This is getting really stupid. Ugh, how many do I have here? Let me see. So 30 times that. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. So 30, 90, 120, 150. So I've got 150. But he's still gonna kill me. Dang it. He could still kill me here if he wants to. Yeah, because he's got that... Ugh, dang it. I'm so tempted to do it, but it's not going to kill it. I'm going to wait. I'm going to keep waiting. But there you go. See, that's why I didn't want to put it in there, because I knew he had it. I was like, he's going to draw into it or something. That's why I didn't want to put my Lapras out there. At least not yet. Well, I can't get this, so I'm just going to put him out there. Because I can't use that anyway. So might as well do something else here. Let's see, what do we got here? So just the Articuno. Okay. Mantine. Sure, we'll put you there. It doesn't really matter who I put it on. 0! Did I guess your age right? I'm not saying. Some things I keep to myself. Yeah, the fact, seriously, the biggest thing that's helping Wooker right now is that my Drizzile is over here. If my Drizzile was not over here, I would be just destroying his field right now. But that's the biggest thing that's saving him. I mean, I'm going to put him back in, because you never know, but... There you go. Alright, come on, Erica. Give me something good here. What's this thing do? Ooh. Still a little behind. What's this thing got again? 30 less damage. Sorry, I gotta do it. My Lapras is just... he's just going... He's ready to go to war, man. How many can he do here? Let me see. Let me see. He's got 6, basically. Okay, well, let's just... Yeah. No! He's not dead! He's at 160. That's all he's got. I just want to kill this thing at this point. 150. But yeah, not having that Drizzile really messed me up this game. That's the biggest reason why I'm not doing as well as I should be. If I had Drizzile, I would have already had Inteleon going. I would have had the extra 3 really supporter cards. Yeah, that really messed me over. Just ugh, dang it. I mean, I'm eventually going to get rid of this thing, but it's going to be too late because my Lapras is going to go away. And I'm going to have to put in Mantine now. Let me see. Can't be affected by special conditions. Okay. may take less damage, or will it? I don't even know if it will or not. Okay, you go over here. What do I want to do here? Wow, are you kidding me? I don't have my Choodle either. Yeah, no Choodle. That's insane, man. So 2 of my evolutions are... I can't even do them. Give me something here. Give me a... That's not gonna help. Yeah, so many of my evolutions are over here, and I can't do anything with them. I sense a switch. Some sort of switch coming here. Bird Keeper, maybe? Oh, Quick Ball. When do you got a candy? So it's still a... That's what we hate to see. Ingo! I'm gonna check something here. Okay. Metal Saucer. I had the real one. I had the physical card of that. Sold it. Nice little card. I think I sold it for like 15 bucks. In fact, if I remember, that I think is the first gold card I ever got out of a pack. The Headbangers. Because I'm not exactly sure what I want to do with these next. Oh, that's not great. I think I know what he's going to throw away if I play this. Well, I might get rid of that just because it's weak. Oh, those. Okay. Well, that makes sense. Those are expensive moves. Don't want to give him that. That's really all I can do. Because this isn't pumped up nearly enough. I gotta do a little bit more. He's gonna bring in my Lapras. Yeah. Saw that coming. Oh, now you show up, Squirtle. Thanks. You useless piece of trash. He's gonna put in... Oh, that's surprising. I did not expect him to do that, actually. I'm guessing he's got something he can switch it with, though. I was totally expecting him to put in Jirachi. My title is Grand Theft Auto? Oh, that's the reason why. Where would it say Grand Theft Auto? I know I updated my titles. Did it not... Well, because I do it via Restream. Did Restream not filter through? Yeah, according to Restream over on Twitch, it's... Yeah, I don't understand why you're seeing that. Let me check Twitch real quick. Because, again, I put all of this into Restream, and Restream is supposed to filter it on through. Now, if it actually does that or not, I don't know. So let me go check here. Nope, it's... Oh, I see what it didn't do. For some reason, it didn't adjust the game name. So the title is there. But, yeah, the title's there, but for some reason, it didn't change the game. Weird. Okay, hold on. Let me actually adjust that. Not that it matters, because I'm getting toward the end here. I've been streaming for almost 4 hours now. But I can change the name. Hold on. Let's see. Dashboard. There we go. But yeah, like I said, whenever I use Restream, it's supposed to make all that stuff filter through, but for some reason, I guess it just didn't feel like doing it. But yeah, good job, Wooker. Again, what really threw me off in that match was I didn't have my Drizzile. It was prized. And then I didn't have my Choodle, which was also prized. So that's basically two evolution lines that I couldn't even mess with. It was just... Ugh. I think somebody else was waiting, Mr. Controller. Didn't somebody else say they wanted to get a match in? Oh, that's right, Garrick. Garrick was waiting for me. Garrick, go ahead and send in the match request. He wanted to do an expanded, even though I don't play expanded. But I'll play expanded match versus you. If Garrick is still here. I don't know if he's still here or not. But yeah, not having those two evolutionary lines just really messed me up. That's probably another one of those cards I need to put in there, is where you can swap out some of your prize cards. I always forget. What is it called again? If you didn't brick. Well, that happens. That's you know, this is kind of how the cookie crumbles, man. All right, see you later, Hammer. Don't fall off the bed. I'm actually ready for a nap too, man. But I promised to Garrick that I would face him, so if he's here, I'll give him another like 30 seconds or so to send out Peonia is lovely. Is that what she does? Is she the one that does that? that switches out your prize cards. Here's my question though: with Peonia, do you get to choose the prize cards, or are they just you just pick up 3 prize cards and put them in your hand, or do you get to choose? Because if you can choose, then oh my god, she's amazing. Because I wouldn't mind switching her in. Let me see how many supporters do I have though, and which because if I'm gonna put in another supporter, I want to take out a supporter, so I'm trying to think which supporter would I want to switch out. Yeah, I guess Garrick's not here, man. Yeah, Garrick's like, I don't want to keep waiting. I don't blame him, you know. Lots of waiting. But controller, we're playing. Well, we were playing. What is it? Gym leader. Oh wait, who's Pepsi? I was gonna say who's this? We were playing gym leader. Although I've already done like what 3 or 4 gym leader matches. All in all, I think I did pretty good though. What was I like 3-1? That's not bad. This is an old deck I've not updated, so we'll play with this. Oh, you get to choose prize cards, but you don't get to look at them beforehand? Oh, okay. So you don't really get to choose them. It's 3 randoms, really. Because whether you choose them or the computer chooses for you, they're still technically random. Wow, that was a terrible start. Yeah, it's never a good start when you don't start with any. Come on, please. Only 1 mulligan, please. Just 1. Not 18. Okay, good. Just 1. Still not the best start, but... Yeah, I don't really like starting with him out there. Isn't there one where you get to choose the prize cards? But it only lets you switch out 1, I think it is. You get to flip over the prize card and then you like choose 1. Oh, come on, go over there. There we go. Quick ball. Yeah, this is not the best deck to go against this. I almost actually played my Intellion deck, but then I was like, let's try something different. And so I was like, let's play with this one, and now it's like, okay, maybe I should have chosen Intellion. You know what I like about that ball? It's great. Giant Earth. Ugh, my neck is getting stiff. I've been here too long. Let's see. Let's make the dog look up at the screen here. What's going on here? Excuse me. All right, come on, Marnie, give me something. I didn't want to have to do that, but I didn't have a choice. Oh, that's not terrible. Yeah, that's really not terrible. Okay, here, let's do this. That's all I got for now. Not what I was hoping for. The goat head and black eyed peas? What? Down here we call that barbacoa. But barbacoa, we usually... Well, you can do it with goat, or you can do it with a pig. The scoop? Really? Aw. I didn't have much, man. I didn't have the win. I don't know why you scooped. My hand was so dirty, and I drew into nothing. I drew into another boss's. I couldn't do anything. You had at least another turn before you could have got something done. Or before I would have been able to win. Okay, but I guess it's a scoop. Yeah, I didn't have the win there. I didn't even have anything to put on my bench. I had no drawing power. I had nothing to put on my bench. All I would have done was just attacked again. That's it. That's all I would have been able to do. But, man, it's been almost 4 hours. I think I'm going to go. Because like I said, my legs are getting tired from sitting. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I appreciate it. It was fun. Join us on Discord if you've not already, Mr. Pepsi. And I guess if y'all need any cards, you know where the card store is. It's in the description. You know how to get to the description, don't you? If you don't, then I'll just share it with you. It's right there. 4 more? What do you mean 4 more? 4 more hours? Heck no, man. My legs are going to be asleep at that point. Oh, man, that's the thing, is they even tell you, like at work, like when I used to work at a call center, they would always tell us, don't sit there just straight for so many hours. You got to get up and move around and stuff, man. Because if you just sit there, it can really mess with you. It's kind of like, have you ever been in a plane? Well, pretty sure you have. But if you've been in an airplane, like if you go on those really long flights, they always tell you get up and move around every now and then. Because you don't want to just sit there for like 6 or 7 hours on a plane and your legs, you know, your blood starts pulling in your legs, and sometimes people will get embolisms in their legs. And, yeah, they'll get blood clots. So, yeah, you got to move around and stuff, man. Can't sit there for so many hours. But, yeah, I'm going to get up and move around for a little bit and maybe check my mail. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you for hanging out, guys. Who knows? Maybe I'll do this again tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see if we can give some more prizes and stuff away. Until then, be nice to each other. Eat a taco. Go outside, dig a hole, jump in, be a carrot, and listen to Peter Griffin talk about Star Wars.